Hey yo, I want to give a special shout out to Cal Dental USA. They taking dentistry to the next level. I'm wishing all the employees, a real, just safe quarantine, man, during this time. I know it's tough. But look, if you need a dentist from LA to the OC, they got you covered, man. Like Hustle Man would say, the marathon continues. You heard?
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of Smoking with the Wizard. And once again, this is a show where I host one of my special guests. Gets to smoke all the motherfucking weed that he wants. So I want to thank everybody on the live chat, everybody who liked, comment, subscribed, everybody who shared. It's a little, just let them know that it's a little smoggy up in here, okay? And we're not talking about the mist outside, but we're talking about the gas inside. So other than that, you know what? I'm not going to bullshit it. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it with my very special guest of the night, the one and only Yukmouth.
Yukmouth, what's happening, man? What up, Tone, man? This our second time at it.
That's right. That's right. The first time was actually last year to live and die in LA.
Absolutely, man.
Yes.
What up, Tone? How you been?
I've been good, brother. You know what? You want to give a plug to the nice little outfit you're wearing?
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out Mitchy Slick, man. You know what I mean? With the, that clothing. You know what I mean? He hooked me up with a nice ensemble. You feel me? A combo ensemble. You feel me? Go to yearthat.com and sponsor, you know what I mean? Your boy, man. Mitchy Slick, man. Shout out Dago. You dig? Yada. One more time.
Yeah, exactly. All good, man. You know what? I want to jump right into it because there's a lot of things that I want to ask you. There's a lot of questions that people have submitted. And then I kind of want to get into the weed questions. But eventually, I do want to get into the Tupac, the Shock G, rest in peace, and Mac Dre, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, all three of my brothers.
But first and foremost, I want to talk about you,
Absolutely.
Where originally are you from? Where did you grow up at?
I'm from Oakland, California. You dig? East Oakland, that is. You know what I mean? Born and raised in the Ville. You know what I mean? 65th. You know what I mean? We got another project called 69th, but I'm from the 65th. Born in Oakland Hospital. Highland Hospital. 1974.
1974.
1974, man.
Okay.
You know, the second of 3 children. You know what I mean? From my pops and my mom. And yeah, man. You know, just grew up with both sides of life, with moms, of course, we were struggling in the projects, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with Pops, Pops was doing his thing. So Pops had big condos and you know what I mean, cribs and whatnot. So right. I lived a good life with him, you know what I mean? So I got both sides of life growing
That'll
up.
work. So you didn't move around Oakland? You pretty much predominantly stayed in one area growing up?
Well, Oakland and San Francisco. Not San Francisco, but Sausalito, Marin City. So that's on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge. That's where Pac, when he first came to Cali, he was in Marin City also. So my dad had a condo in Marin City, the Headlands. You know what I mean? That was right up the hill from the Jungles. And that's where Pac was at. The Jungles is the projects. That was right down the hill from the Headlands. So, yeah, I was up in the Headlands. Up in the Headlands, up the hill and shit. And that was like right before Pac came, though. I was like 8, 9. And like 2 years after I left, like when I got 10, Pac showed up. You know what I mean? So it was a recreation center that we used to go to. And that's where Pac and Ray Love and all them used to perform at the same recreation center in Marin City. So, yeah.
Okay. Growing up with your mom and your dad, what would you say the type of music you were raised with? Like, what type of music would your mom play? What type of music would your pops play as you were a kid growing up?
Definitely all jazz, soul music.
Okay.
Blues, you know what I mean? My dad was heavy into jazz, you know what I mean? He played the bass guitar and played in the band, heavy into jazz, so you get all the old school jazz players, man, like the dope people that be on the trumpets and, you know what I mean, the bass guitars and whatnot, but he liked the funk a lot too, you know what I mean? And every time, like, an album would come on, he'd play it live on his guitar, like with the speakers and stuff in the living room in the condo and whatnot. But yeah, he was good. But I think my mom was more funky.
Okay.
Like the funky music, like disco, like Diana Ross and shit, all that type of disco, Diana Summer and shit, disco shit. And Pops was into just straight, you know what I mean, like Marvin Gaye and the nigga, the Funkadelics and shit like that, Parliament and the Funkadelics, you know what I mean, James Brown, all them type of niggas, you know what I mean. So yeah, I got a dip of everything, and then grandma, you know what I mean, she kept us in the church, you know what I mean. I used to go to church every day of the week besides Saturday.
Damn.
Literally, like at nighttime, like after school and after work, we'd go to church at like 7 o'clock to like 9 o'clock every night. Literally. So I was raised in the church. My grandma played the piano. So I was just raised around music. You know what I mean? A lot of music. I played the bongos. I was a little nigga playing the bongos. So yeah, I never sung in the choir.
Okay. Then that was my next question. Did you play any instruments growing up?
Yeah, I played the
bongos.
I played the bongos, but no, my dad put a trumpet in my hand at the age of 8. You know what I mean? When I was out there in Marin City with him. So I learned how to play the trumpet. I learned how to play the bass drum, the snare drum, because I played for a drill team called the Oakland High Steppers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that was a drill team over there by the village and whatnot. So yeah, I was the big bass drum that they do, the marching band. You carry it over your shoulder, boom, 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 boom. I did that. Carried the snare over my shoulder. So I knew how to do all that, you know what I mean? And plus play the trumpet, so.
Damn, that's dope, man. Did you have any chance of growing up playing any sports?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody grew up playing like, you know what I mean, not Pop Warner, but Little League baseball. You know what I mean? Like my Little League, everybody had to be down with a team in Oakland, everybody. Or you had to be playing Pop Warner football. You know what I mean? So I was a Little League baseball nigga. I wasn't a Pop Warner football nigga.
Oh, okay.
I'm too skinny.
All good. So
bigger than my body.
Being from the Bay Area, Oakland Raiders fan or 49er fan? Raider, okay.
Pops is a 49er fan, so I'm both.
Okay.
I gotta say both. You know what I mean? Because I was raised Niners, like Joe Montana, you know what I mean? Like Jerry Rice, that era, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I'm from Oakland, you know what I mean? My projects is like right down the street from the Oakland Coliseum, which, you know, hosts the Raiders. You know what I mean? So, and the A's at that time. So, yeah, man.
All right.
Raider, that's next to the hood, you feel me?
Now being that they are Las Vegas Raiders, because at first, at one point they were LA, then they went to Las Vegas. Are you still a fan, knowing that they're still called Las Vegas Raiders?
I was a fan when they went to LA.
Okay.
I'm still a Raider, bro. So we made a song called A Raider. I'm a Raider. And we predicted it. We made this shit in 2001.
Yes.
And the hook say, I'm a Raider, from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Because I'm a player, boss player. And if you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. We predicted this in 2021. The song is out. We can play it right now.
Yeah.
And we said from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. And where they at right now?
Las Vegas.
Bingo flamingo.
That was a prophecy right there.
Off top.
Yeah. All good. So when it comes to like sports, like basketball, who's your team?
The Warriors, man. Warriors and the Lakers. But I was a Bulls nigga growing up. I was all about Jordan.
We all were.
Yeah,
yes.
Everybody. I was a Jordan fan, period. But after that, strictly Warriors. I still was a Warrior fan back then when they had Chris Mullin and, you know what I mean, Mitch Richmond and shit like that. Way back. I was a Warrior fan and shit way back. So, yeah, still Warriors and still Lakers. Since Kobe and Shaq Lakers. Like that's what, I missed the Magic shit. You know what I mean? I didn't catch that. But once Kobe and Shaq hit that goddamn flow, I was a fan. Period. Yes. Kobe and Jordan is my two top, then Bron. Jordan, Kobe, then Bron. That's my top three.
Okay. I was watching.
Then Steph. Then Steph.
Yeah. But you think Steph's the best 3-point shooter of all time?
Ever. He's over Magic. Like, Magic is that guy. He's number 5. But Steph is right there. They don't get Steph as his props. He didn't change the game. It used to be a dunk, going the whole body. Everybody's shooting from half court right now. That's because of Steph.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
He got little kids, all races, shooting threes. Like, they ain't trying to dunk the ball. They 30-footers, 20-footers, 16-footers, 12-footer, whatever. They trying to shoot it.
That dude is insane, bro. Yeah. He's insane.
He saw the wave, you know what I mean, that changed the game of basketball, period. Yeah. So, yeah, Steph, you gotta put him up there.
Think you're going to take it this year?
Nah, too many injuries. But we definitely going to go. I think who really beating their ass right now, who they got to watch out for, they're going to have to watch out for the Mavericks. They're going to have to watch out for them Suns since they got Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
They're going to have to watch out for that goddamn Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Him and his squad. Giannis, of course, definitely, and the Celtics. So, there's some people out there. But as far as the West is stacked.
Yeah.
The West is stacked right now, so the Warriors got some competition, but I think they could pull it off.
Yeah.
I think they could pull it off.
Baseball.
Ace, athletics. Since Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, the Bash. What them niggas called? The Bass Bros? the Bass Brothers. And then you got the Splash Brothers. Yeah, the Bass Brothers, the originals. Yeah, when niggas started talking about everybody's on steroids, man, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Athletics.
That's dope. Now, let me ask you this. My first recollection of when I first got introduced to rap, 6th grade, when I heard Rapper's Delight. Somebody took the record to school, they played it, I was hooked. If you can recall, when was the first time that you can say you actually heard rap and you said, what the fuck is that? It got me, I'm hooked, or whatnot? And about how old were you at that time?
I think my first hip hop was really Run DMC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Run DMC, like where I could really relate to it now. I heard, Grandmaster Flash and all that when I was young, but when I could really buy tape and really just play my music, it was Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, and LL Cool J.
Okay.
Them three, and then everybody else after that. KRS One, you know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, Rakim, and all that came after that. But my first introduction was like Run DMC because they was the first on MTV as far as rappers.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
right.
didn't. And as far as radio, they weren't playing rap. You know what I mean? So you had to see what was really on MTV. They was the first rap group to be played on MTV. So yeah, Run DMC, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. And at that time, who would you say was, how would you say, in the Bay Area, was already out selling their mixtapes or whatnot? Who, like out here, let me give you a picture. Out here, the guy selling the mixtapes in the early 80s was a guy by the name of Mixmaster Spade.
Right, I heard of him.
Okay. And then Toddy T, etc. They were obviously underground, independent rappers. I know a little bit of the history of the Bay Area, but I would like to hear it from you. Who was running, if you will, the underground scene when it came to rap from the Bay Area? Was anybody at that time?
Too Short, of course. Mac Dre had some shit going down. Forte, rapper Forte had some live shit going down. JT, the Bigger Figure, the Get Low players, you know what I mean? They had a lot of shit going down. E40 and the Click, and shit. I want to say the Delinquents from Oakland.
Okay.
The Delinquents, man. The Delinquents definitely was, doing their thing in Seagram.
Okay.
Seagram from the Ville, you know what I mean?
And these are all like underground artists, if you will.
Yeah,
I mean, of course,
absolutely.
we've all heard of them and we all
Absolutely.
love their music, but at the same time, they were running that underground shit.
Absolutely.
And so now, around what age would you say that you decided, you know what, I'm going to take this pen to this paper and start writing? Around what age would you say you started fucking around with rhyming, rap?
Shit, right around the time I heard it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Literally, I start, this when you had a double beatbox with a double cassette player, and you put the little tissue in the tape at
Yes.
the top of the tape so you could over record it.
Yes.
So I put the instrumental in. That's when you had the instrumental on the side of the other side of the single. Put the instrumental on and rap over another tape.
Yeah.
That wasn't dope, but I was playing with it and fucking around with it. And just fell in love with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Period. To where you it's like how when I first started drawing, you know what I mean? How I learned how to draw was I was tracing. They used to have the trace books when you're little. So I started with the trace books when I was little. But I know how to draw the shit without even looking at it now. You know what I mean? I only had to trace it. So the same shit with music, you know what I mean? You listen to it repetitively to where you could, make your own off of just tracing, you know what I mean, the music and a style, you know what I mean? To then come up with your own style. So the music made me, you know what I mean? Like the style, the lyrics, how I come up with my pattern is a combination of Cool G rap, Ice Cube, Scarface, and shit. That's it.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Ice
Okay.
Cube. Yeah, there's Scarface. That's it. You know what I mean? That's me.
What was some of the earliest instrumentals that you could remember rapping to?
Oh shit, man. Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
Fuck, that's fucking dope.
Rakim, Paid in Full. Paid in Full, that instrumental always, nigga. And Paid in Full. What else Rakim had? Another one.
I Ain't No Joke.
I Ain't No Joke, yeah. I Ain't No Joke. Check out my melody. All this shit at instrumentals, man, period. So, and then KRS-One, My Philosophy, that shit was live too. So, yeah, a couple dope-ass instrumentals. You'll get NWA straight out of Compton too. That was a dope instrumental I was rapping to.
You know, I wanted to ask you something about NWA specifically because in the early 90s, I met some cats out there from the Bay Area, and we were talking, and I asked them, did NWA hit the same way over there as it hit LA? And his answer was, it hit everywhere the same. For you, when NWA first came out, were you a fan of that style of music and rap?
Hell yeah. Are you serious? They woke it up. They spoke for us. You know what I mean? Like New York, you know, it really came from there first. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of rappers rapping about lifestyle over there. Wasn't nobody really talking our story. So when NWA came out, it was like, yes, you know what I mean? Finally some brothers talking that shit. You know what I mean? Because this is the crack era. You know what I mean? This is Reaganomics that's going down. So everybody is running up in the hood, you know, selling crack and bricks and all types of shit. So it was like against that. All the raps was against that, self-destruction and all that type of shit. It was against it. You know what I mean? So when you finally heard somebody talking it, dope man, you know what I mean? That shit was banging in my hood because, you know, my hood was full of niggas that was the dope man. You know what I mean? So that struck a nerve. You know what I mean? Period. So yeah, the whole Oakland,
now
Frisco, everybody, the whole Bay Area was banging that shit.
Now you mentioned a couple of things that I wanted to bring up. In the 80s, it was pretty much the same way out here. It was the fucking crack epidemic, the gang epidemic,
all that shit.
The rap, you know, fucking was exploding. You know, can you give us a picture of the 80s of what Oakland was like for those fans that are watching that probably have never visited there?
These cars right here. But not the old, not, you know what I mean, not low riders, just triple gold Dayton's on Mustangs, Cougars, you know what I mean, Falcons, you know what I mean, fucking Skylarks, Grand Nationals, you know what I mean, you name it, muscle cars, you know what I mean, Super Sport, SS, Chevelles, all types of shit, man. And niggas having side shows, man. It's called a side show when you shut down the intersection and motherfuckers swinging donuts and showing how much high performance they car got. This when motherfuckers getting chips in their engines and shit, and you know what I mean, all types of shit to make they shit go. You know, the 5.0s, and the 5.0s came out that was on Minister Society. Motherfucker put a chip in that motherfucker. You could just swing donuts in the middle of an alleyway. Like it swing donuts so tight. So it was about just showing how much high performance you had, the candy paint, you know, the music, you had to be slapping. You had to have some candy paint, you had to have some triple gold Dayton's and Vogues, you know what I mean? Zapco, that's when you had the Zapco on your lap to control your music, Zeus speakers, you know what I mean? Niggas wearing, a lot of, back in the day, this when niggas was wearing silk shirts and shit, and yeah, there was silk shirts and silk and suede ballies and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking snakeskin belts and shit. Snakeskin belts and shit and all that. You know what I mean? So it was the 80s. You know what I mean? It was that type of era. And then niggas was wearing sweatsuits like a motherfucker. Them goddamn Fila sweatsuits. Them goddamn Adidas sweatsuits. Lecoq Sportif. Diadora. Troop. British Nikes, all that shit. We was wearing all them sweatsuits, but that was basically like a trap suit, the D-boy. You know what I mean? The D-boy trap suit. You know what I mean? We was out there in them sweatsuits getting loose, you know, on the streets, just moving it. It was a lot of teenage millionaires, you know what I mean? Where I came from, like dudes, you know, had like 200-300 bands, you know, stashed in their locker in high school, that type of shit, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of money going down, and it was a lot of the teenagers getting it, you know what I mean, for the older dudes, because the teenagers weren't getting no heavy time. Right. So they was passing the work to the little ones, you know what I mean, and let them get it off whatever, while the big ones, you know, get all the money and go into the hills and chill. But the little ones, you know, they took the risk, but they got a lot of fucking money because eventually the big dogs, you know, they stopped doing it and the little dudes took over the neighborhood. Now they making all the money. So yeah, it was a lot of teenage millionaires, you know what I mean, in Oakland and all over the Bay Area, period.
And sad to say, bodies dropping all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what fucked the game up. When the bodies start dropping, the police start watching. So
Yeah.
sweeps and shit, they swept our neighborhood all at the same time. I woke up like at, I want to say like 5 in the morning. I rapped about the shit, man, and I looked out the window because I heard a boom, 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 boom. I'm thinking they coming in. I was at my homeboy house, Michael Hook. So I'm at his shit, but right next door to us is like one of the big drug dealers in the village in our projects. And they're like, boom, 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 police, police. I'm like, oh shit, I'm waking we got our little rocks. We ain't no big time nigga.
Right.
We got a little ounce, little half ounce, some shit like that. I'm like, man, let's flush this shit. So we get to flushing this shit. I look out the window, they're next door, and they going in his shit. And I'm like, oh shit, they next door, be quiet. But the whole fucking projects had nothing but fucking berries. Cherries and berries. Now, I'm talking about force. I'm talking about vans. I'm talking about ambulances. In case it was a shootout. I'm talking about highway patrol shit, high performance. They rated, man, everything. SWAT team, they rated everybody at one time. Like all the projects rated the shit at one time. 6 o'clock in the morning, raced to everybody. It was a big ass sweep in '91 that happened in Oakland. So I watched some of my dudes, you know what I mean, that I used to hustle with every day, grew up with, just you know what I mean, go have to lay it down. You know what I mean? So as much as motherfuckers was out there benefiting off of it and taking care of their family, you know what I mean, they was throwing out football numbers. That's when they came with the 3 strike shit and all that. So that's when shit got ugly, you know what I mean?
How many dudes are in jail right now for killing somebody over Dayton's?
Oh, shit. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
And you know what? It was maybe about 2 to 3 years ago. I went to a junkyard, and I saw, 4 rims out there, 4 Dayton's.
Right.
And I asked the guy, how much? And he says, give me $300. It was about 3 years ago.
Right.
And I thought about it just to have him in here for like a nostalgic.
Right.
And then I thought about it. I said to myself, fuck, how many motherfuckers?
Gonna die for a pair of these.
Yes. And now they're at the junkyard.
At the fucking junkyard. Look at that, man. Look at what, and went to jail. Trying to rob motherfuckers for those. And they at the fucking junkyard.
Yeah. I remember in the 80s, since we're talking about the 80s.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The first time I heard somebody getting killed over a pair of shoes was for Fila's. Because Fila's in the early 80s, I think they were like $67 or $69. And today that's equivalent to maybe $100, $150 for a shoe.
Hell yeah,
pair of shoes.
$60 was a lot.
Yeah. So I remember it was a guy in Long Beach, and I read the newspaper, and it said a guy gets killed for his shoes. And I was like, for his fucking shoes? But then I saw Fila's, and I was like, fuck.
Our shit was them starter coats. Them starter jackets, niggas was getting slid for them starter coats. And Jordans. You have some Jordans or a starter coat, a brand new one that went all washed and ashy, like a brand new crispy starter, man, you getting snatched out your shit on the bus.
Yeah.
you better not ride the bus with that motherfucker on. Your parents better pick you up and drop you off. You better not be at a bus stop. You get that shit coming off your shoulder. Rip! Boop, boop, boop. Man, take a nigga, them starter coats, man. Niggas was on them, man. I don't know what the fuck was about them starter coats. Y'all wasn't on starter coats like that?
They're talking about the starter jackets, the Georgetown ones?
The Georgetown, nigga. That Georgetown one got niggas slid.
Yeah, yes.
Slid. That Georgetown, Hoya?
Yes.
Oh, that's when they was lit in the 80s. They were dumbass lit. Everybody was fucking with Georgetown. Yeah, you'll get slid for one of them. Period. I'm sorry, man. Niggas was getting beat up for starter coats at the bus stop and on the bus.
Exactly.
Sorry about that.
Now, let me ask you this again for the people that have possibly never visited Oakland or maybe have, but they didn't visit it during the 80s. Out here, Blood and Crip was huge. Was it like that over there as well?
Which is
as far as out here in the 80s, Bloods and Crips were big out here.
That's
what I'm saying. Okay.
Oakland, we didn't do it, but niggas did it on the outskirts of Oakland. You know what I mean? But Oakland really didn't participate. But we had our Northenial brothers up there that really, they pressed their line. But far as the blacks, we didn't get down like that in Oakland. You know what I mean? But Sacramento, they definitely was active from the rip. You know what I mean? So it's certain pockets, Fresno, you know what I mean, Stockton, Modesto, it's certain pockets up there that seriously get down, you know what I mean? Now Frisco get down, you know what I mean? So it's certain pockets that get down, but not Oakland. Oakland never got down with no red or blue card.
Okay.
And the pen, we got a card up. Definitely. So we definitely tap in with the cards and the pen. But other than that, we on the streets, nah.
Okay. The reason why I asked, because I want to say it was 1991. I went to Texas, and I went with DJ Quick. I was DJ for him, second to none, AMG and High C. So we go out there, and somebody out there approaches me and asks me, "Hey man, is that true? Like in LA, that people are actually killing each other for a color?" Now, this was the first time that somebody's ever asked me something. I just grew up, in other words, I just grew up seeing this, so it was normal to me.
Right.
But somebody asking me that, I thought about it for a second, and I said, no. And then I said, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. And they're like, but why? I'm like, I don't have that fucking...
We got the same shit, but it's not over the rag. It's over the street, the block.
Oh,
and
okay.
y'all banging the block too.
Yeah.
Along with the rag, but y'all just got a rag to go with. We bang turfs and blocks and streets and hoods, and you know what I mean. And basically, it's like niggas was selling dope. So you're making a lot of money. People will come try to take your territory and make money. So you got a funk and war and shootouts and all that shit to hold your territory. That's basically where our funk come from. People trying to come on your shit and take your shit over, and you got to fight back and that type of shit. But and of course, bitches. You know what I mean? Bitches is the main thing. Nigga fuck somebody bitch. Now y'all funking. Like niggas is funking in my hood to this day over that, over somebody girl getting fucked. Niggas is dying to this day. So. It could start over the simplest shit.
And usually it does start.
Have generational beef.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Over some ass.
Over some ass. Facts. So it happens.
It
don't have to be a rag. It could be some ass.
Right. Remember back in the day, I don't know what you guys called them up there, but out here, the strawberry/berries. Hey man, homegirl, a berry now. For reals? Like, yeah, give her a dime piece and, she'll give her no buena mamada. But that was big back then.
Boy, I took my whole, all my dudes in class. They didn't believe, I'm selling dope and shit in the 8th grade. I'm like, I'm fucking a 32-year-old, 34-year-old. They like, hell no, you're not. So, but she was a strawberry, but she was healthy. She was my next door neighbor. She just didn't want to go. She had a whole family next door and shit. We live in a house, my grandma's house. I was at my grandma's house. They lived right next door. She had a whole family there, but she didn't want to go to the hood and get to work. None of that shit. So she just come to me. I just give her the work, and she hooked me up, like really hooked me up. You feel me? But she was bad, like Mexican, Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? Super bad. Wasn't no. You would never know, ever. Like nigga, like what she? So I had niggas hiding under the bed, in the closet and shit. They didn't think I was doing it. I said, watch this. At my grandma's house, man. I put that old bad bitch in. Niggas creeping like. Niggas couldn't even hold it, nigga. I'm popping it. Nah, nigga up under the shit. Nigga up under the futon, I'm fucking on. Pop. Nigga like give her a rock, nigga, she dipped. Nigga, closed the door. Like, I told you, niggas. Like, oh, he's a guy. And went back to school the next day. That got me hella pussy. Like, all the bitches wanted to fuck with me because I was fucking with an old bitch. I ain't telling her that there was a dope fiend. My niggas knew she was a dope fiend, but not the bitches at school. Like, oh, he fucking a 30-something-year-old. He the nigga.
Damn.
So,
can you imagine if she would have heard one of your boys from the closet? I got next.
Hey man, I should have hooked them niggas up. Why I didn't? She was trying to get in and out. You know what I mean? I just got out. I mean, I cut school, but I think it was time for her to go get her people from school.
Oh, good. Okay.
In and out. But yeah, some strawberries be lovely. You gotta catch them before they turn into like the Crypt Keeper.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta get them before they turn into the Crypt Keeper, like the early stages.
In the early stages.
The early stages, like the early stages, my nigga.
Okay, since
before
we're talking,
they lose the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we move on to something I want to touch on. First time I ever heard Too Short. Okay. It was at Sir Jinx's house, right here in South Central. Dre's living with him. Dre's doing a mixtape.
Hold on, man. We got to look at this as a story. He said, hold on. He was at Jinx and Dre house.
Yeah, Sir Jinx.
Sir Jinx's house. Dre was there.
Dre was actually living with them when it's just like in the Straight Outta Compton movie when he left his mom's house.
Right. That's a true story.
Right, true story. Because I was there. So he's playing the Born the Mac album.
Oh yeah.
And he's putting a song. I'll tell you the song right now in a moment. He's playing the song on the mixtape, and I said, that sounds fucking crazy, because it was really, really slow, and it was fucking bassy. Yes. And he told me this is a new sound coming in, and he even gave it a shout out. This is to my boy Too Short. He didn't even know him at the time, but he was just calling him his boy. My boy Too Short coming with that new sound, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, these are the tales, the freaky tales. Bro.
That was a nigga of Oakland, man, period. That was a nigga of Oakland, like far as the underground that had the shit, like 75 girls, all that shit, Too Short, been banging in the hood, like in the streets. Like he was going to every turf and making special music just for your turf, your street. So your neighborhood will have a tape to bang, and this neighborhood will have a tape to bang that's talking about them and they hood and they dope dealers. And yeah, Show was busting it down like that all through Oakland. So everybody knew Short before he even signed with Jive. Like he was already lit. Period. He was like how niggas knew Hammer, niggas knew Short. Yes. But Hammer was like worldwide, but niggas Short was on that level in Oakland.
Yeah.
And then right after that, he got us deal with Jive. So we seen Short up in that thing, and he shot one at Hammer. 50 million dancing in a big old band, that ain't me. I'm from the old school.
Now, Freaky Tales, when you look at that song, about how long is it? What is it, about 6-7 minutes?
Yeah, it's hella long.
Okay, but we bumped that whole fucking song, okay?
And know every girl word for word.
Yes.
Every name.
Now, today, you got songs that are 2 minutes. Why is that?
I don't know, bro. I think it's more of a club situation, because at the nightclub, they only play a verse and a hook.
Yeah.
Radio. You know what I mean?
I can't stand DJs that do that, bro, honestly.
Radio only play a verse and a hook. So motherfuckers like, why make 3 7-minute songs, 6-minute songs when they only gonna play a verse and a hook? So let's do 2 minutes, just in case they do 2 verses. You know what I mean?
Right.
Boom. So, and that's what's been the play, the 2 minute. I think the first one that really did it, far as songs with like 12 bars, nigga, 2 12s, nigga, and a hook, and it's over. Young Jeezy. I think Young Jeezy started that shit. And then all the down south rappers start doing the same shit, start doing short songs and shit, you know what I mean? Not too long, you know what I mean? They have a bridge to be longer than they fucking verse. That type of shit, you know what I mean? So, and the hook hella longer than everything. So that's what it became, you know what I mean? But I think it's more the club thing, because when you're in the club, you're only getting a verse and a hook.
Right.
And on the radio, you're getting a verse and a hook. So people just programmed it around there.
Now,
I just don't like the new album shit to where it's only 6 songs or 7 songs and that's an album.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit. Kanye hit us with the bullshit.
Yeah.
I ain't like that one, nigga. I'm used to, nigga, I'm paying some money. Nigga, I need a soft 18.
Yes.
Give me 18 bangers, nigga. If I'm paying my $10.99, my $12.99, nigga, $14.99, give me, nigga, $1 a track, nigga, something, nigga, 75 cents a track. Nigga, I need at least 16 bangers, nigga, for real, because singles cost $1 a track, right?
Yes.
So if I'm paying $9, $10 for an album, it only got 6 songs or 7 songs, nigga, you owe me 4 more songs, nigga. I'm paying too much. I could just buy this, bust it down, and just buy each single for 99 cents and get it for cheaper, right?
Yeah.
See?
Or download it free from YouTube.
Shit, right. But I'm talking about if you really bust it down, if you go single for single, it's only 99 cents.
Yeah.
And you got 7 songs and you selling it for $10.99 or $12.99. Like, nigga, I could buy each single and get it for $7. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, give me my full 15. If you paying motherfucking $12.99, $13.99, at least you got 15 songs, nigga, $1 a song, nigga.
Yeah,
period.
You're right. You're right. Now, people try to tell me today, as far as music is concerned, they'll say, well, it's because people's attention span. And I said, bullshit. We still play fucking Atomic Dog all 12 minutes long. We still play More Bounce all 12 minutes. We still play Knee Deep all 12 fucking minutes.
Facts.
You know, it could be just that the songs ain't no good, so they make them shorter. It could be. So,
ouch, that hurt.
So,
hey, niggas, yeah, they brain span ain't that long to keep it going that long.
right.
Yeah.
Now, in the 80s, again, 2 short drops. Say Ho, Like to Fuck. Man, when he came with that shit, bro.
The dope, I still like Show Dog in the House. That's my favorite album.
Okay.
The one where you had all the dogs on the cover.
Yeah.
The one you had Ice Cube. Oh,
Yes.
man, that shit is the dope.
The Ice Cube one was a bitch. It's just a word to me.
Bitch still a word to me. Yeah,
That's
bitch
right.
just a word to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that album, man.
If you guys never heard that one, definitely go check that one out. Too Short and Ice
the one
Cube.
with Too Short with the dogs on it. Got all the dog cartoons on it, man. That motherfucker. I love that album. That's my favorite Too Short album.
That was a dope one. Now let's talk a little bit about you when did you start putting together demos as far as the group, the Luniz, is concerned? About when did that start?
Man,
like
shit,
fill us in.
That shit just me and like met in junior high school. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At Westlake Junior High School. Also the Who Riders went there, Chop Black, and Mr. Taylor. They went to our school too. So we all at that motherfucker rapping and shit. Mainly Numb. He was rapping, everybody rapping and shit. I was a dope dealer and I knew how to draw. You know what I mean? So I was drawing their logos and shit or whatnot, and you know, became cool with them, and they put me in a group just by being a cool nigga. Didn't know I could rap. So I'm starting to rap a little bit and shit, but I wasn't super good, you know what I mean? But I know how to do metaphors and be tricky with my patterns and shit and whatnot, you know? So we made a demo, you know what I mean? We rapping over Michael Jackson, ABC, all that type of shit. This is when Another Bad Creation came out. So we know we can out-rap these niggas. We rap circles around these little niggas, right? So my sister boyfriend, Big Bruce, rest in peace from the Seven Dudes, he put out a Pool Man. You heard of Pool Man?
Of course.
He was on Minister Society.
That's right.
Yeah. So this first album, I had the song "Fuckin' with Dang," "Fuckin' with." My sister boyfriend, that was the executive producer of that album. So I can't wait to play this motherfucker for him. Like, oh, I'm gonna give it to Big Bruce. He gonna do us like Pool Man. Gave it to him, man. He frisbeed that motherfucker out the window, man. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, man?
Frisbee that motherfucker.
He's like, bro, listen to this shit. He just played Pool Man. Fucking with dang, fucking with dang. He said, you know why it's popping? Because he's saying shit that he doing. Right. He said, what's all this imaginary hippity-hoppity shit that y'all rapping about, man? He said, nigga, you from the Ville. Why you ain't rapping about that?
Right.
I said, all right, get it together, nigga. Ski skirted, nigga. It just crushed my dreams. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I'm going back to selling dope, because the kingpins looked at rappers like they was cornballs anyway. Like, the rappers wasn't the niggas back in the day. The 80s, it was the kingpins and the drug dealers, the niggas with money. Rap niggas was niggas that had to get loaned some money or something. You had to take care of the nigga, need protection or something like that. So they was looking at rappers like they was weenies and shit, you know what I mean? Like, literally. So I didn't want to be a rapper. I'm like, fuck this rap shit. I'm going back to hustling. But look how God worked. The hustling got me locked up in jail for a year in camp. In a juvenile camp, and I met an individual, you know what I mean, from Get Low Players, you know what I mean, JT the Bigger Figure record label, named Demo the Youngster. Okay. So he was locked up with me, and this man had a positive song called Cancer Stick about, you know, not smoking cigarettes and whatnot, but the juvenile system had this man touring, going from pod to pod, juvenile center, detention center, the juvenile detention center, singing this song for everybody. I'm like, God damn.
He was on a little tour.
He was on the fucking tour, bro. Like, he was never, like, he's on tour, bro. I'm like, okay, I can rap too. So, you know what I mean? He influenced me to just start writing again. And my first song I wrote was Ice Cream Man. And that's the song that got us signed and all types of shit later down, you know, down the road. But wrote the Ice Cream Man, and shit, my shit was hitting more than Cancer Stick. I just couldn't do the tour because my shit was about selling dope. But and after that came up with the whole concept, the group, Looney Tunes, you know, drew the Condom Man, the logo. None one locked up with me. He was still out, but you know, of course we was rapping with another group, Brothers with Potential, back in the day. But now this is a new group, and I want to just do me and Numb, not the other brothers that was in Brothers in Potential, because it was like 4 or 5 of us, you know. But me and Numb stuck together after niggas split up.
And about how old were you guys at this time, do you think? If you can remember.
I get out of jail at 18.
Okay.
You know, they let me out at 18. So, boom, get out, and Numb's name is the skinny one at this time. And I get out and tell them the plan, like, yo, we're going to be a group called the Looney Tunes, and I'm Yukmouth. My name was E-Flow, but I changed it. I'm Yukmouth and you Numbskull. Nigga, you the crazy motherfucker. I'm the crazy-ass mouth, nigga. We crazy, we lunatics, we psycho, nigga, we woo. We going to do the funny gangster side, the hilarious side of hip-hop, woo, 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 woo. You're like, yeah, let's do it. So, fast forward time, we still out there in the streets. We wiggling. You know what I mean? So it was a drought. A drought means you can't get no work. Yeah. Or work is higher than a motherfucker, if you can find it. So me and Numb, we had to pitch in because the work was so high, man. And we hit my sister, you know what I mean? Shout out Sharice. And like, yo, we need some, I know you know some of her boyfriends is kingpins and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, hit one of your dudes. So she hit this nigga, and we go link up, and CNH, you know what I mean, which ended up being our executive producer, but he's there, you know what I mean, while we, buying this work from this other cat. And we noticed, like, yo, that's Baby Jesus that be in Too Short videos. You know what I mean? So we got to work on the triple beam scale, got the money out. And I'm like, fuck this work, man. Baby Jesus, don't you know Too Short?
Right.
I said, we rap, nigga. He's like, y'all rap. He's like, y'all rap? I was like, hell yeah, we rap, man. He's like, what's your name? I said, the Looney Tunes. I'm Yukmouth, that nigga Numbskull. He's like, yeah, man. None didn't have no raps at this time. You know what I mean? I'm fresh out of jail. I got raps because I've been sitting up. He on the streets. He ain't got no time to write. So, boom. He said, bust one. I bust the Ice Cream Man. The one I wrote in jail with Demo the Youngster, you know what I mean? Because of the cancer stick. I say that one. He's like, you know what? I got my own record label, man. I got an artist named Drew Down. You know what I mean? We at Too Short Studio tomorrow. I need y'all to be there, man. I need y'all to get on this album, this, that, and the third, and I'ma sign y'all. So we turned the negative into a positive because we turned the dope deal into a record deal.
Yeah.
That's how we got signed. We didn't have to send no demos and dance on tables and shit and go knock on record label doors. We was trying to buy some work in a drought. That's how we got signed, my nigga.
Okay, and
ain't nothing more authentic than that.
And about what year was this, would you say?
This is 92.
Okay, 92, and I believe...
No, 93,
okay.
93.
Now, because if I'm correct, your guys' release date was 96?
95.
95, so 2 years later. So,
nah, we was on Drew Down album in 93.
Okay, 93.
So 93, we dropped the Ice Cream Man on Drew Down album.
Oh, okay.
So this is where the Ice Cube thing coming apart and the Master P thing coming apart because Master P dropped his Ice Cream Man in 96. You know, three years later after we drop our shit. So we drop our shit, you know what I mean, do the video. The video, we got the ice cream truck on Triple Gold Dayton's like that. The first time it's ever been seen in life. You know what I mean? We put the video up. It's on Soul Beat. It's on Video Jukebox and all this shit. A year passed and Friday come out. And you got Big Worm in a ice cream truck on Triple Gold Dayton's with a perm. Now our executive producer got a perm. CNH, she got the Shirleys and shit. So they made a fat black version, you know what I mean? And a purple instead of a white. They did the same shit, you know what I mean? So Cube and them bit.
Yeah.
And then Master P bit. That's how big that song was in the Bay. You know what I mean? Drew Down put Pimp of the Year out on the same album. So Pimp of the Year beating their ass on the radio, and then on the underground, Ice Cream Man beating their ass. So
yeah, Pimp of the Year was a fucking
this is 93.
classic.
Yeah, so we come in the game in 93.
Wow.
And then look, after we done with Drew Down now, we did a few more songs on there too. But Rescue 911, one of the big ones that everybody loved. But after that album, it was time to work on our album, same 93. We get in the studio, our first song, we make 5 on it. So we have 5 on it since 93. And we voted it, put it in a vote, and then drop it till 95.
Okay.
You hear that? You hear that? So when you know you got one, it don't matter when it come out. You know you got one. You
okay,
feel
now
me?
I'm gonna have to ask you a goofy question for the people that probably don't live in the U.S. and are probably asking, what does 5 on it mean? Can you explain that for those people that may not know?
Shout out to Numbskull. Num came with the concept. You know what I mean? He was basically like, yo, everybody talking about, getting high. They got songs about we already high, we smoking, we choking, we floating, all that shit. But it's not a song that tells what it takes to get high. He said, nigga, we be pitching in on dub sacks and 10 sacks and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got 5 on it. You got 5, we got a 10 sack. So let's make a song called I Got 5 on it. And
the rest is history.
The rest is history. So Numb came up with that concept. Salute to Numb.
Dope. Salute to him. Now, if we could
just... We ain't have 5 on the weed. Everybody used to pitch it like we young niggas.
Right.
It ain't like nowadays when everybody buying ounces and pounds and shit. It wasn't like back in the day. We youngsters, like we still like 18, bro. This is fresh out of high school.
Right.
You know what I mean? So niggas still buying sacks and shit, selling sacks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in Oakland, I don't know about out in L.A., but in Oakland, if right now, like back in the day, you could get a 7 for 100 back in the day, right? You spend 100 in Oakland, they ain't giving you 7 grams, they giving you 10 dime sacks. That's it. And that shit might not add up to $5 grand.
Right.
You feel me? For 100, nigga. That's all you getting. No, they ain't giving you no 7 grams. They ain't weighing out no. They giving you these little ass baby pillow sacks. Yeah, mini sacks. You roll a fucking pinhead joint in the motherfucker like a stick. Yeah, this motherfucking a stick, nigga. You roll the straight motherfucking toothpick and get high than the motherfucker. You pass that toothpick around, everybody high. This new weed, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It take too much to get high, like back in the day. P, am I lying? Was the weed back in the day most stronger?
For like a dub.
A dub.
When that shit first came out with chronic.
Facts.
It was a thumbnail worth of weed.
Wow.
And it'll fuck you up.
Yeah, you roll a little pinhead.
You hotbox the car with that pinhead. Nigga, everybody fucked up.
They hit like that.
Oh, nigga do that one? You ready to sock that nigga. Nigga do too much of that? Nigga, that'll get you fucked up and kicked out the hot box. Nigga, get your ass up out of here. Nigga, you owe $5 more. Nigga, put $5 more on it, nigga. But then niggas used to be broke. Niggas would put 5 on the gas. Remember, niggas used to ride around with the homie, put 5 on the gas. Niggas used to drink Shake 'em Up. 40s and shit, 5 on the liquor. It's hella shit you got 5 on.
Yeah.
Got the munchies, nigga, everybody throwing 5 on Kentucky, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a bucket or some shit. Yeah, so it's hella different shit that we was throwing 5 on, bro. Like, the nigga could defeat the whole car with a bucket of nigga Church's chicken. We good.
Okay, so that was 1993. You said, okay, now.
Especially the car one, though. Everybody wanted 5, nigga. You had to pitch in to get in.
Right,
like,
right.
You had to give a nigga 5 to hop in his
It's
car.
true.
Like,
It's
for
true.
real. You had
Gas
to
ain't
pitch in
free.
to get in, nigga. Nah,
Exactly.
nigga, who paying for this, nigga? For real.
So now, 2023, not from 1993 to 2023, if somebody wanted to pitch in, it ain't 5 anymore. How much would it be?
Nah, what? Just, it's matching now. You just match.
What would it be? Since I don't know nothing about weed.
It's just a match, you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all
50?
just both roll a stick.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And match. And you don't want to match nowadays because it's the COVID shit. It ain't safe to be passing blunts, man. I suggest you do it with your companion, your female companion only. You know what I mean? If not, I think the new way is just throw a nigga some weed. Here, man, roll up. Because everybody got it. Everybody got weed.
Yeah.
So everybody like, I got this, man. Taste this. And then nigga be like, oh, I got this flavor. Taste that. So it's more of a flavor competition. Everybody trying, taste different flavors. So everybody throwing flavors on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't no money. I don't think nobody pitching in no more.
Oh, they know. Okay.
Ain't no
I was gonna
pitching
say
in.
like what would be the price? If it was 5 then?
Niggas pitching in on tables. How about that? Tables and bottles.
Okay.
Because I done seen motherfuckers pitch in on a section. The section costs 5,000, nigga, 1,000 each. Yeah, that type of shit. So niggas pitching in on bottles and sections, but not weed. Not weed. I see a nigga pitch in on the table all day.
Let me get to some of these questions right here. Okay. One of the questions was, I want to do it in chronological order. I'm going to name 3 people, and then you tell me who you met first. Pac, Shock G, Mac Dre. And you go first on whoever you met first.
Shock G.
Shock G. And how did you meet him? For those of you who don't know who Shock G is, he's the guy from Digital Underground. Producer, rapper, etc.
We met Shock G doing music with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like one of the first ones to really fuck with us, like out of all the big dogs, you know what I mean? Like Shock, you know what I mean? Like our first big celebrities that we fuck with was Sugar T, shout out Sugar T, you know what I mean, with the click, and Shock G. And Richie Rich, them 3. Them 3 was the first ones to really fuck with us and tap in with us. So Shock believed in us, you know what I mean? Like we was his little bros, you know what I mean? Period. Like Numb and Shock was like this, super best friends, you know what I mean? So, and Money B, they still like this. So, it became like more like a big brother thing, you know what I mean? Because Shock put on a lot of people, bro, and Shock could recognize talent.
Yeah.
You know, he recognized Tupac talent, you know what I mean? help Tupac, you know, do his thing. He could see it, you know what I mean? And he likes to help, so he just started helping us and start producing for us and shit and start rocking with us, you know what I mean? Gave us the ultimate love, so Shock first, man. He was a realist, man, period. Like, no money, like nothing. Of course, it came with a check, but like he just fucked with his own strength of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Period, man. And Richie Rich, of course, big bro. You know what I mean? He fucked with us. Rich, you know what I mean? 415, nigga, we love Rich, you know what I mean? Period. So he was one of the first ones to fuck with us. But Shock G, man, that's big bro, man. I went to his funeral in Tampa. You know what I mean? Great service, you know what I mean? His bro, passionate speech, Money B passionate speech, everybody crying. Everybody showed up, man. You know what I mean? Mystic, everybody was out there in Tampa, you know, doing it big for Shock. You know what I mean? I still can't believe the shit, you know what I mean? But I say this, man. I hate funerals because they embalm the motherfucker and make them look totally different.
Totally different, yeah.
Shock G, this the first time ever. Shock was Shock. It would just look like Shock G was asleep. His afro was done, everything, bro. It just looked like he was asleep. It didn't look like fat face. It just looked like it was really him. Yeah. This was like one of the best jobs they ever did. You know what I mean? Period. So, yeah, man. Rest in peace to Shock, but he looked great, yo. Yeah. Like, he looked normal, like he was just asleep. This is the first time I ever seen that. When they embalmed somebody, they look like a mannequin or something.
Yeah, very true.
Shock.
Or they don't even look the same at times.
They don't. They look like somebody totally different. Shock just looked like he was asleep. This shit was dope as fuck, man. So he had a great go-away party. You know what I mean? Mausoleum, put him in the wall. You know what I mean? And yeah, we gonna keep it lit for Shock, but that's my big bro, man.
Rest in peace, Shock. And going on from there, who did you meet next? Pac, Mac Dre?
Pac, I met Pac through Shock. You know what I mean? At a fucking what's this shit called? Shock had a video that had Pac in it. Pac pulled up and shit, first time meeting him and whatnot. And he was on some joke shit, you know what I mean? Because we was smoking in the building and shit. Like, can we smoking this motherfucker? You know I'm on paperwork. Shit, I didn't want to go to jail.
Right.
So Pac in true Pac fashion, man, that nigga came and took all the fucking models, man. Like, literally, the main model of the fucking video. She hopped in a drop top black Benz with Pac and she gone. This nigga pulled up in a fresh suit, fresh gray suit, button up tie, nigga. Knocked the bitch, dip, nigga. Now they ain't got their lead girl. Lead girl dip with Pac. That's how I meet Pac. First time I meet Pac. He took the lead bitch. I had to couldn't finish the video. Yeah, but the most epic time Pac around Pac I had was at the E40 and Too Short video, the Players Ball.
Right.
That video in Malibu was epic, bro. Ice-T, fucking Jodeci, everybody was there. Like, everybody, right? Pac pull up. We in a motherfucking trailer. You know what I mean? An E40 and short trailer and shit. Just chilling and shit, smoking, drinking. 40 got the hurricane going, pouring up niggas' drinks. And Pac pull up in the drop-top Benz and the Outlaws in the motherfucking truck and the van following. They hop in the motherfucking trailer. Pac come in with the Versace shit on. He got the new improved jewels on. Like, I don't know. Fuck all that shit fuck all that California Love jewelry. He got the new shit, all the Versace shit, Versace rings. He got all the big shit on. But he said, let me play some shit for y'all. Boom, throw that shit on, right? This is like when he just dropped All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he plays Hail Mary. He plays Hail Mary, bro. Before Machiavelli ever comes out, we heard Hail Mary, nigga, at Players Ball, nigga. And this nigga rapping it word for word. Nigga, my diamonds, what they glisten? Nigga, he killing it, bro. Like, this nigga passionate with this shit, boy. He giving us a show in the motherfucking trailer, rapping that shit word for word. Hail Mary, my nigga. He premiered Hail Mary at that motherfucker. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm flying. Too Short, everybody could vouch for this, nigga. We all got pictures and shit. Joe Torre was there from Rap City. Everybody, we all got pictures. Max Shine, everybody was in that motherfucking trailer. We all got pictures and shit with Pac, everything. But that was one of the most epic times because that album comes out after he dies. And I'm like, yo, this the track that he played at the fucking video shoot. Because I was wondering, like, where this song is at. You know what I mean? And then Machiavelli came out and Hail Mary. I'm like, this is that fucking song he played at the Players Ball.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that was one of the most epic times, you know what I mean, I had being in the presence of Tupac.
All good, man. Rest in peace, Tupac. Let's move on to Mac Dre. What can you? I haven't had too many people that I can share stories.
This is what it is, man. Dre, it's a crazy thing with Dre, man, because when me and Nunn was in junior high school, man, they had Mac Dre and them had a group called the Romper Room.
The Romper Room.
The Romper Room. So, you know, that's like PSB,
Yes.
whatever.
PBS.
Shit, yeah, PBS shit. Like Dolly Whopper Room, that follow whatever the shit, right? So we noticed that from that. Like, oh, he doing the cartoon shit. So we fucked with him. He got too hard for the radio. So we rocking with it heavy in junior high school. And then fast forward time, you know, he does time for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he gets out of jail, and one of the first rappers he wanted to tap in with was me. So he requested me. He flew me out, you know what I mean, Sacramento to do a song called Boss Tycoon. You know what I mean, and shit, we've been friends ever since until he passed. Like, that became one of my best buddies and shit, literally. So I got too many tales with Mac Dre.
Okay.
But
Now,
that's my nigga.
yeah.
Like,
If somebody were to ask you, what kind of person was he? Like, was he a funny person? Did he have a great work ethic? Like, you know, kind of feel somebody in, like, what kind of person he was.
all the above, man. His work ethic was out of this world. The boy dropping like 3 or 4 albums a year, doing his own production, all type shit, recording himself, everything. Had all the high class studio equipment, studio shit, big boss shit. Funny as fuck. Charismatic as fuck, kept it lit. You could tell from the videos and shit how he be dancing and gigging. Like, he come and light the room up. There's certain motherfuckers that walk in like, yeah, whatever. Like, if Mac Dre walked in, we all be like this right now. Like, hey, we be going crazy. It'd be a whole different type of shit. We making type of thiz. We making thiz faces and shit. Like, he just gonna have niggas going crazy. It's a vibe when you're around this dude. Like, literally, man. And like. That dude was fucking incredible with these lyrics. Like, he quick with it. He write that shit fast, and he one take Jake. Incredible, man, incredible. Like, he had different characters, man. Like, all his albums, he had the different characters and shit. Like the Genie in the Lamp. He had the motherfucking Ronald Reagan. He had the shit with him and Mac Mall, the Andre Mackesy, and the other shit when they was doing the fucking tennis shit. Like, Dre was so creative, you know what I mean? So, and then he did the Trill TV, you know what I mean? I had him on United Ghettos, you know what I mean? All types of shit. But that was my brother. I tell you this about that nigga. All jokes aside, he'd slide something. He was a real nigga. He'd beat your ass, you know what I mean? Don't go bad on him, you know what I mean? Everything jokes and, you know what I mean? Until you ain't got a nigga loaf. You know what I mean? Nigga, a lot of people didn't have niggas back ends, you know what I mean? When we doing the underground circuits and shit, niggas, promoters try to play with niggas, and yeah, Dre was sliding niggas, man. Promoters knew not to play no more Turbo. Them Thiz niggas, all them goddamn Vallejo niggas, but them niggas is crazy, sliding shit, man. So promoters knew to have their paper right after a few fights.
Right.
Yeah, hey, man, hey, get they nigga, pay them in full. Like, give them all their money. Fuck that. You feel me? Ain't getting slid, but Dre was a real nigga, man. And the thing about Dre, he was about unification. Not only did he grab me, he grabbed the 3 Times Crazy. He grabbed the mob figures. He grabbed all the Sacramento niggas, some terrible, you know what I mean, and put everybody up under one umbrella, even the Frisco niggas, you know what I mean. Thiz Latin with fucking Gold Toes. So he unified everybody up under that Thiz umbrella, and that's some shit that ain't been done in a long fucking time, bro. And with no hatred, you know what I mean? Like, Dre understands that everybody got something they bring to the table that's different. He wasn't competing with niggas. He know what he bring, his sauce. You know what I mean? So he wasn't intimidated by nobody being able to try to out Scooby-Doo rap, whatever. He's still doing him. Dre still in his pocket, you feel me? Doing him. But he likes niggas that be Scooby-Doo rapping and shit. That's why he got the 3 Times and the Yukmouths and the Jacker and the Hustler, all these niggas, because they could really rap. And he still could just do his thing and gas, you know what I mean? And it motivates him. You see it sharpen his skills. I think Dre was the best ever when we all was together. He rapped totally different before when he went to jail. Right?
Right.
Totally different. And I think that comes from a combination of all of us being together. You know, still sharp as steels. I started rapping better because I was with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's competitive. Like, okay, he knocking these albums out like this. Let me knock these albums out too. So, yeah.
And I'm glad you said that. You said, I think I got better because of him. I think a lot of times, I think that's possibly what the issue is with a lot of rappers today. They're not working with somebody that can help elevate their skill.
Facts. And
You know,
Dre helped elevate everybody's skills, bro.
Yeah.
And he put everybody on from the smallest to the tallest. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, that's the good thing about Dre. He fuck with everybody, man. A lot of niggas only fuck with the big dogs
Yeah.
and the big names and shit. Nah, Dre was tapped in with the hood niggas, the niggas on the come up, all that shit. That's how he was able to, you know, tap in with Gold Toes and them out there in Frisco.
Yeah.
Gold Toes, you know, Gold Toes always had some lit shit out there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? With the whole shit in Frisco and just the Latin community, the black and brown, they had the whole black and brown shit going down.
Uh-huh.
But when Dre tapped in with that brother, that whole shit elevated. Period. Just like the mob figures, you know what I mean? They was, I mean, not the mob figures. Mob figures was lit at this time, but I want to say 3 Times Crazy. 3 Times Crazy was just, you know what I mean, lingering around at this
Right.
time. He brought them back together. You know what I mean? He got them niggas popping. You know what I mean? Mob figures. You know what I mean? They was damn near doing solo shit. You know, he got them together and start working. So, yeah, shit. Even me and Numb. Yeah, we done did some shit. Me, Numb, Messy Marv, all the whole shit. Everybody, man. Trey fuck with everybody, man. He didn't have no hate for nobody. He fuck with everybody in the Bay, LA, and then some.
We
man.
need more
So,
people like that.
We need way more people like that. It's too much hatred, too much jealousy, too many niggas that's trying to hold on to the ball and not pass it. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, my nigga. It's enough money for everybody, bro.
For everybody.
For everybody, bro.
Yeah.
See, they ain't mad at everybody else making money, but they mad at you making money. It's like, bro, this niggas got way more money than all of us. Why
Yeah.
are we tripping on each other? You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? But Dre was a real one that spread the pot, you know what I mean, and fuck with everybody, man. So that'll be missed, man. Along with his authenticity. Damn, I don't even know how to say that. Along with how solid he was, let me
Yeah.
put it in my type of language. And the talent.
Yeah.
Nigga was dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Dope as fuck. Like super dope. And I think that sometimes it takes people to pass away for you to realize how dope these niggas are musically and lyrically.
Yeah.
Dre had bars, gas, and it was comedy. It had you dying like, nigga, oh, did he just say that?
Right,
Like, yeah,
right.
that type of shit. You know what I mean? So I love that nigga Mac Dre. No Frank Ocean, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. All right, you know what? Let's change channel real quick. I want to talk a little bit about weeds, especially since I don't smoke it. Okay, I saw you pull something out and cut it with some scissors. Can you kind of walk us through what did you just do?
I'm not gonna promote the company because
Okay.
they ain't paying me yet, but that's called a phantom leaf,
Okay.
a tobacco leaf. So it's a whole leaf instead of, you know how people bust down the tobaccos and roll it up and shit. The companies,
Okay.
it's just a whole leaf and you just roll up your own leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, like it's like when a motherfucker get it, like instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, they get the whole tobacco bag.
Right.
Sort of like that, but it's, you know what I mean, just
Okay.
the tobacco wrap instead of the just.
Is that considered a blunt or is that better than a blunt?
They're blunts.
I don't know. So
No, I think the phantom leaf is definitely better than a Swisser Sweet.
Okay, that's what that is.
definitely.
Okay.
Hell yeah, definitely.
all right.
Hell
That'll
yeah.
work. Okay, now here's a question that somebody asked. What's your favorite weed strain to smoke?
Culado.
Okay.
Shout out to Gasco, man. Yukmouth Culado. Back in the day, my favorite shit used to be some shit called Cat Piss, Nade.
Cat
In the
Piss?
Bay- We had some shit called Nade, Cat Piss in the Bay Area.
shit.
That was crazy in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then like when y'all had the Kush, the OG Kush, the first OG Kush was Maney.
Okay.
Maney. But nowadays, yeah.
Okay.
Culado. Shameless
Culado.
plug. Go grab that at Gasco, baby.
Yeah.
And all your local dispensaries. You bitch you. Yada.
Okay. Here's the other one. Do you prefer indica, sativa, or hybrid? I don't know what those are. I'm just presenting the question to you.
Hybrid.
Okay, hybrid. There you go. Do you remember
Culado was a hybrid.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you got high? Can you kind of walk us through?
Absolutely.
How old was you?
About 12 or 13. Nah, hell nah. About 10 or 11, some shit like about 11. Found my nigga Nate. We was at the lake and shit. His sister and them had a motherfucking shoebox of weed up on her bed when she left. Nate pulled that motherfucker out there, zigzags, had the motherfucking crutch holder, all that shit, had everything. And hella motherfucking weed and stems. You know what I mean? We didn't know what to do. We rolled the stems in that shit, like the branches. We didn't know what to do. We rolled the weed. It was cess.
Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't know to break it down, none of that shit. We just rolled the shit with the branch and all this shit, and we thought we was getting high. It was just bullshit. It's got a headache. Because he smoking all that goddamn stems and fucking seeds popping. We didn't take no seed out. That shit going pop, 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 pop. Snap, crackle, and popping. Like, it was the worst fucking experience in life. Headache like a motherfucker. That's why I never smoked weed again. I was against that shit. I'm like, man, y'all niggas gonna be dope fiends with this shit. Literally, I was the nigga that was protesting. They surprised I smoke weed right now because I was a nigga selling dope. Like, nigga, that's a gateway drug. Y'all gonna be buying crack from me next, nigga. Y'all buying weed now. Y'all gonna be buying crack next, you dope fiend ass nigga. And now look at me. That nigga that was in high school telling everybody they dope fiends, look at how much weed this nigga smoke. And he got a song about weed called I Got 5 on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was to just say, no, nigga, like, don't get high off your own supply. That was rules in the hood.
Yes.
Don't get high off your own supply. Make your money. And yeah, these niggas are smoking their own supply. I'm like, you niggas going broke and you gonna be on dope, nigga. And look at me, nigga, smoking hella weed. The nerve of me. The nerve of this nigga, man. The nerve of this just say no ass nigga. The protest, nigga, stop.
Yeah.
You this close to smoking crack, nigga. I was on niggas' helmet, man. And then when niggas got to smoking them stanky ass Indian cigarettes, them beaties, I'm like, blood, if you don't get your ass out of here with them goddamn stanky ass beaties. I hated beaties. They gave me a headache just being around the motherfuckers, man. Did they smoke beaties out here?
They call them a different
little Indian cigarette. Nah, that was not no clove. Them shits make you get a headache. Yeah, little beaties, brass cash, the red little string. Fuck them beaties, man. Them motherfuckers give a nigga a headache, man. Fuck them beaties, man. Ras Cash used to smoke them bitches like nigga cigarettes. He used to have them bitches like how a nigga have a blunt in his ear like this. Raz have a beady in his ear like nigga. He's serious. They got a little beady right here. Shout out to Ras Cash. That's my nigga.
Here's another one. What the fuck? A favorite stoner movie?
Ah, shit, man. Half Baked.
Half Baked. Okay.
Shout out Dave Chappelle.
Do you feel you get creative in music if you smoke?
And Friday.
Okay.
Friday, either one, and Half Baked. Half Baked is the ultimate, man.
Okay.
The guy on the couch, the goddamn dog got high, was flying and shit. That's the ultimate.
Okay.
How High is dope too. I think I gotta go with Half Baked, man. Half Baked is it, cause you got the Mexican guy, you got the white guy, the black guy. Yeah, it's like a story. You got a Mexican guy, black guy, white guy. They all go to a restaurant. They smoke some weed. Then what happens? Like it's that
right.
The whole fucking movie. it's the whole movie. Black guy, the Mexican guy, the white guy. The white guy was the most doped up motherfucker ever. They found the shaggy dude looking like for real, right?
Yeah.
For real, like in real life, like he's shaggy. But yeah, How High, bro? The guy, nigga, no, Sir Smoke a Lot. Another one where they bit me. You know, nigga, who got braids? Who got the grill? And who named Smoke a Lot? I'll wait. Look at that. They bit me again. Sir Smoke a Lot. Nigga, who smoke? Nigga. Fuck you, Dave Chappelle. They bit me again. Nigga, my label Smoke a Lot. I'm Sir Smoke a Lot. They tripped too much, man. They had a nigga with braids and motherfucking grill. Like, come on, man. You know they bit the shit off, my nigga. Salute, though. Salute.
Okay. The next one I'm gonna ask again. Do you feel you get creative in music if you smoke before?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what made me start smoking, because I was in the studio sober. Man, niggas is getting high, having fun. Bitches, they all smoking weed. They blowing, what them shit's called when you blow smoke? What that shit called? Shotgunning bitches and shit. And that's sexy. That's leading to kisses and tongue kisses and shit. I'm like, nigga, I want to tongue kiss a bitch. Let me do a shotgun. And I smoked it, boy. And the vibe, everything just, it was quick.
Yeah.
It was quick. It was real quick. It started hitting me faster, like hella different ideas fast. And I just, boom, write it quick and get out. So I'm like, yo, this is the vibe. When I smoke, it gets the engine going.
Okay.
It's like you need some gas to get a car going. You need some gas, you know what I mean?
To get that going.
To get that going, bro.
Okay.
Period. Straight
Now,
up.
here's the interesting one. Who is your Mount Cushmore? Who are the 4, if you will, that you will put on a Mount Cushmore that smoked the fucking most that you know of?
Everybody want me to say Redman and Method Man, but they are not in the top smoking league of the league niggas that smoke that I've been around.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop. Be Real. Burner. That I've been around. This is the people that I've been around, not in the world. This is the people who I smoke with.
Yes.
Be legit.
Oh, shit.
Be legit.
Be legit.
As far as the people who I smoked with.
Yeah.
I smoke with Red. Red ain't on no Bila level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Be legit. The smoke museum, the hemp museum. He's definitely a real smoker. Be legit have nothing but the exotics. Bila. Definitely.
All good. All good. Man, be legit. I haven't heard, man, we haven't brought him up in a minute.
I ain't never burned it down with Wiz. I met Wiz, but I ain't never had a session with Wiz, and he smoked zigzags. He ain't trying to, so Currency, never had a session with him. You know what I mean? So it's a couple people that could, you know what I mean? They ain't,
Right.
they ain't had, but this as far as people who I had sessions with, man. Red ain't one of them. Red had to, he was scared to smoke green weed by himself. He had to mix it with chocolate Thai when we did our music in the studio. I'm like, nigga, you disrespecting the weed.
Right.
Nigga, he sprinkled a sprinkle of the weed. Remember I said I rolled the mushroom blunt back in the day, had the sprinkle of the mushroom?
Yes.
That nigga had all chocolate Thai and put a sprinkle of the good weed at the top. And yeah, that's how he was smoking. I'm like, oh, this nigga can't smoke. This nigga ain't no smoker like how we thought, nigga. But that was back in the day. We don't know what Red do right now. But back in the day, man, that nigga was mixing shit with chocolate. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that little seaweed looking shit?
Yeah.
This shit looks like Slimer that I got right now.
Right.
This shit looks fucking glowing in the dark, neon green, nigga.
Yeah.
Got this goddamn seaweed, brown seaweed. Nigga. But yeah, I think that's the ones, man.
Now walk us through the whole.
And then as far as producers, Mike Dean.
Okay.
Mike Dean smoke a lot as far as producers, man. Mike Dean keep that gas, man. And Tone Capone. Mike Dean and Tone Capone, fuck that. Tone Capone. Tone Capone, man. As far as producers, man. Tone Capone, yeah. That nigga keep the gas.
Okay.
That nigga produce with a joint in his mouth.
I already forgot my next damn question, man. I'm over here. Oh, yeah. Walk us through the mushroom thing. What inspired the mushroom joint?
Mushroom tea. Shout out A+ from the Hieroglyphics, man. You know, I was roommates with him, and they was doing the mushroom tea and shit when we was roommates and shit. And then niggas started just crushing that shit up in the fucking Philly blunt with the weed. And that shit was live, man. That shit was live
Now,
shit.
when people take mushrooms, they go into...
Nah, it's a psychedelic. It ain't
it's a psychedelic.
It ain't a hallucinogen.
Okay.
Where you been hallucinating and shit and seeing different crazy shit. That's acid, and you know what I mean.
Okay.
And what's this shit called Sherm and all that. When you can see the devil and shit, you're talking to demons. I ain't never did no shit. I don't want to do no shit like that. We could just see demonic spirits and shit. Talk. No, that's too high. How high you want to get? You want to dance with the devil, nigga? Like no.
Yeah.
I still want to be on earth.
Right.
Not in hell, nigga. What the fuck are you doing, bro? I don't get it, but I don't do all that. I smoke weed. I did some pills before, the fucking ecstasy.
Oh,
when
shit.
they first came out back in the day, when they was coming from Germany, the pure joints. Not this little science lab shit they make in their garage. Yeah, the real ones. You know what I mean? Not the little Molly dust they making and concocting with all that fentanyl.
How was that trip?
Oh, that was lovely.
Really?
See, the old school ecstasy, man, was damn near a Viagra and one. Nigga, used to be Statue of Liberty. These new ecstasy pills, these new Molly, nigga.
This dude said Statue of Liberty.
You gotta go grab like one of them honey packs or something to go with your Molly because it have your own mushroom, have your own mashed potato. You know, it have your own lint. Like,
What about lean? You ever try lean?
Yeah, I did one time. Come on,
I have to ask.
bro. The whole shit is that you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Knockout records.
Yeah, knockout record.
Like, I fucked up a whole song. Like, I was supposed to do a song with Lil Flip, came to the nigga studio. He pulled me up the biggest motherfucking cup with the Fanta. It tastes so good, man. It had Jolly Ranchers and shit in it. It was just so good, like fucking Kool-Aid on steroids. It was hella good.
Yeah.
I'm just disrespecting it, like blah, blah, blah. Boy, I fell asleep with that goddamn cup in my hand. It was about 11 o'clock. Woke up 6 in the morning, same cup in my hand, motherfucking engineer, dude sweeping up the shit. I'm like, where everybody at? He's like, they gone.
Fuck.
I wake up to the janitor sweeping up the studio. I'm in that motherfucker by myself, sleep with the same, woke up in the same position with a cup in my hand. I'm like, this dangerous. Imagine if I was in the hood somewhere, I would have got robbed, stripped, and shit, woke up naked. Like, this ain't safe. Like,
Right.
who wants to fall asleep with a, like, nigga, like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and shit on, like, nigga, you,
Right.
yeah, and your pocket got money? Like, come on, man, that ain't safe. In public, you do that shit at home, but in public, but they do it in public at the club. I see motherfuckers leaned on the wall, sleep with 500 thou wow, like, boom, untouched in Houston. That's when I was on Rap a Lot. I'm like, boy, if you was in Oakland, boy, that nigga would have woke up naked. Nigga just drawers on, nigga, the clothes gone, everything, shoes, jewelry. That nigga had a night on the wall. He was just, I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, bro. Like, like, when you get high, you want to party and have fun, how you gonna, like, if you got a bad bitch and shit, you like, yeah, let's sit some lean, fall asleep on the pussy, like, what is that? Like, you fucked up the whole night. Nigga fell asleep on the pussy. The bitch like, wake up. You're like, fuck out of here. Bitch rob you, take everything. Oh, you don't need this. Nigga ain't waking up. Let me take this Rolex watch. Fuck it. Nah, that's dangerous, man. I don't like it. Yeah. You gotta be, like, even when you get high, you gotta still be aware of your surroundings. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta still be alert, still be able to get home. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Shit like that. So I don't like to do shit that have me not alert and not on point. You know what I mean? Huh?
No, we ain't gonna. He
What happened?
You don't want a roofie.
Huh? Nah, hell nah. Man, the motherfucker roofied me. I thought I was gonna die, bro. Yeah, motherfucker boy at the bar roofied us, man, try to lick us, man, because I had all my jewelry on and shit. My homeboy had this shit going. We both damn near had to go to the hospital the next day. Them roofies ain't no joke, bro.
Fuck.
The whole thing about them is that they look like ice cubes, but it's shreds. So I seen the shit in my cup, I had ice cubes, and at the bottom was like shredded ice cubes. They was like sliced, like, you know what I mean? Look different than the big ice cubes. I'm like, what's the little shredded ice shit in it? Drunk that shit, boy, woke up, boy, damn near thought I was gonna die. I'm like, literally, man, my homeboy too, like, they put him in the hospital. Them roofies ain't no joke.
Fuck.
Ain't no fucking joke. Yeah, dude tried to get us thinking he was getting the bitches.
Oh shit! He was trying to put you guys to sleep.
Yeah, we had some hoes with us, and you know what I mean? You getting hella shots for everybody, and we took the ones, you know what I mean? Along with, the bitches fucked up too, man, so.
Okay, July 4th, 1995, Operation Stackola drops, Luniz.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, I know the history, but I have to ask you for the fans'
Hey, y'all
sake.
catch this on YouTube. I can't let y'all get the whole interview, nigga. You got to get something else on YouTube. Bye-bye now. Go to YouTube right now. Where'd it go to? Let them know.
Tony Vision, he asked me.
Yeah, man, we can't give him the whole interview, bro.
Go to Tony Vision on YouTube. That was my boy Norbies. Much love to News with Norbies.
Yada-da. Y'all go to YouTube, dude. Yada-da. Fuck with it. Bye-bye now.
Now, the album drops 1995.
All right, what's up?
The album drops 1995, Big Dog. Now, I want to ask you this. Again, I know the history, but I have to ask you for the fans' sake. Did the album take off immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
5 on it was the single.
Yes.
So, that motherfucker went gold in a month and platinum in 2 months as far as a single.
Yeah.
the album would go in a month. You know, we was on Billboard and we beat Michael Jackson ass for 3 weeks in a row at #1. We beat Michael Jackson ass. It wasn't a real album. It was like a what this shit called? Not a compilation, but them shit's called, man, when you put all the old school albums together, old school songs. What it's called? Not an essential, whatever it's called, like a compilation of hits, greatest hits. Duh. Look at the fuck, nigga said essentials. Anyway, greatest hits, you know what I mean, type of sit down, you know what I mean, and we beat his ass for 3 weeks in a row to where Quincy Jones got in contact with us. Now, everybody think that we got Grammy nominated from 5 on it. We got Grammy nominated from a song with Quincy Jones on his Juke Joint album called Stump. And that's how we got Grammy nominated, but we beat Michael Jackson ass for 3 weeks in a row and made Quincy reach out and holler at us, you know what I mean? So shout out Quincy Jones. And that also ended up with us being on Oprah Winfrey, you know what I mean? Because Oprah Winfrey did a special on Quincy Jones, you know what I mean? And he brought us out to perform.
Hell yeah, man. You know what? Now, that is somebody that I would like to sit down and have dinner with one day and talk music, okay? Because to me, he probably has the best music documentary on Netflix, Quincy Jones.
Facts.
Now, kind of give us a picture, man, of what was Quincy like, or what is Quincy like?
Quincy a real one, man. He's like an old uncle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like real ass uncle, man. Like he don't sugarcoat shit. He keep it a buck. He told us exactly what he wanted when we went in the studio. When like, you just go over here and lollygag. Nah, this is the song. This is what we rapping about. We got this one on the song. Y'all come. Like he was the orchestra. Like he knew business. We couldn't come over there lollygagging with the shit. So
yeah, we
got in there, did our thing, and the song Stuff had like Shaq on it. You know, recipes of Coolio. Coolio was on it. A few other people was on it, but it was a lot of rappers back to back. And yeah, Grammy nominated. Out of all the songs on this album, that was the Grammy nominated one.
Awesome.
And we didn't win, of course, but still was Grammy nominated.
Awesome.
You know? And that's how we got our Grammy nod, fucking with Quincy.
Now, as far as the production of that one song, as far as 5 on it,
yes.
Who produced that?
Tone Capone.
Tone Capone. Okay.
Tone Capone. What I said, that the producer that smoked the most weed, Tone Capone.
Did Timex Social Club come at you guys at all for that sample?
Yeah, absolutely. But the whole thing was that it was all organic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like all the stars, like how they say everything, all the
Lined
moons
up.
and planets line up. We go in there and do the song. Me and Numb write the song, beating on our chest and beating on the table. We didn't have a beat.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we wrote the whole song just beating on the table and beating on our chest in the trap. You know what I mean? So it's time to go to the studio. So CNH, he know that we like type of hip hop type rappers, so he hook us up with a hip hop type producer, which is Tone Capone. And we on our way to the studio. So we like, okay, we got the song, got 5 on it. We got to, this one Puff doing all the remakes and shit. And we like, yo, what song they haven't did yet? Like, yo, they ain't did fucking Why You Treat Me So Bad. So we go get the motherfucking Club Nouveau album. We bring it to the studio and give it to Tone Capone. He didn't have the beat this playing and we chose it. We bought the album and said, we want this done. And he killed that. He made it better than the original beat.
Yeah.
Like he flipped the shit out of that motherfucker. So we go in there and say our raps and shit. And it's grimy. Like this is why we in some fucking garage in Berkeley. You know what I mean? It's like small as this, you know what I mean? And you got Tone right there with this equipment and it's like
that's when you start 2-inch.
Libraries. No 2-inch. We had the cassette things with them.
The A.DAs.
A.DAs. So library of albums. That's when you had to sample from the albums and shit, record players and mixers and shit, and mini keyboards and big keyboards and different size keyboards and shit everywhere. And little ass closet, a booth. We knocked that motherfucker out, and I say 5 on it. I wrote the hook, so I said, just saying it. I got 5 on it, grab your 4, let's get keyed. I got 5 on it. Boom, we leave. Tone knows Mike Marshall that was with Timex Social Club. You know what I mean? Before they became Club Nouveau, that song, Look at All These Rumors and all that.
Yes.
So he knew this fella. So he that was his decision to bring Mike Marshall in to sing the hook.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we come back to the studio a couple days later. He got Mike Marshall singing that motherfucker, and we like, oh, it's a rap.
Yeah.
Mike Marshall brought that shit to life. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, fuck me saying the hook. That boy woke that shit up. You know what I mean? And he legendary. That's look at all these rumors surrounding me. I mean, that's the boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's him. You feel me? So, yeah, man. And then let's get to the sample part. Our executive producer, you know, CNH, knew Jay King from, you know, Club Nouveau. So, you know, he was the head of the shit. So he contacted Jay King, you know, they homies, and it was able to go through smooth. So, yeah, everybody. It was connected across the board, from Tone being connected with Mike Marshall to our executive being connected with, you know, Club Nouveau and getting the sample cleared. So,
Did you guys know at that time? I mean, some people would say yes and no whenever I've interviewed them about their hits. Did you guys know at that time what it was going to do, that it was going to take off?
We knew we had one.
Okay.
That's why we voted the shit. We made it in 93.
Yeah.
We put that shit in the vote. We continued to do music and put it out, but we didn't put that one out. You know what I mean? So we voted the motherfucker. Like, we put in the vote. Like, we got one. You know what I mean? Now let's put out the mixtape and get the buzz going.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And then the labels came looking for us. You know what I mean? Before we even put our mixtape out. Like, we're in the middle of working on the mixtape. Labels came knocking on the door. They're like, what you got? And shit. Poo, poo, poo. Oh, shit, y'all got it. Finish up the album, man. That's how it went. You know what I mean? With Version. Version came and signed us because we had 5 on it already. Like, yeah, we had that motherfucker, boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's make the radio version.
Yeah.
Let's do the remix.
The remix.
And then, shit, man, y'all finish y'all album. Put this motherfucker out. You know, but we already had ammo. We already had an atomic bomb, you know, so. And then Version Records, you know, like, come on, like Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, everybody was on Version at this time. So one of the biggest record labels in the game, and they put their foot on it and made it go, you know, because a lot of people,
bro.
A lot of people think that, you know, it was just a hit. You know what I mean? No, you need some muscle and a machine behind it to put it everywhere.
Yes.
It could be a hit in your market, like in your little neighborhood and shit, but you need a machine. That's why niggas link up with these record labels and shit, because they got the machine to put you not only in America, but overseas everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's a different type of, you know what I mean?
It's a different market out there. That
supermarket, you know what I mean? Super, you get the whole world, you know what I mean? When you fuck with a record label, a huge record label, because they putting it everywhere. You know, we was at Version, we got our fucking Germany platinum plaque at Version London. We was in London at Version. You know, so these record labels are all around the country, you know what I mean, with all around the country distribution, not just United States. So, yeah, when you get with one of them big dogs, your music is being heard in Africa, Colombia, you know what I mean, Canada, Russia, you know what I mean, Germany, and so on, Japan, you know what I mean, and so on and so on. You can't do that just by yourself, you know what I mean, just in your market. So it's definitely good to have a big machine behind you. Shout out to Version and New Tribe Records.
And you know what's crazy? You guys still perform it, and everybody still knows all the fucking lyrics.
Oh yeah, they
That's so
fuck with
fucking
it.
dope.
Shout out to the fans, man. Shout out to, and then shout out to the radio, man. You know, have you heard of a dude named DJ Franny? DJ Fran?
No.
He's from the Bay Area. He does a lot of shit like with Drake. You know what I mean? The motto and all that shit.
Okay.
He produced it and shit, whatnot. But yeah, Franny was a big DJ at KMEL, one of the biggest stations. Like, it's like big boy out here. You know what I mean?
In 1992, I had an interview, me and High C, at KMEL.
See, bingo.
Yeah.
So
It's
he
a
was
big station.
He's the biggest up there, and he was one of the first ones to push 5 on it, and then LA started pushing it. You know what I mean?
You know, and the thing is this, that a lot of people debate who was bigger, KMEL or Power 106 out here.
Right.
You know, it was that fucking big.
Super big. That's why I said it's compared to one of those. So yeah, he got us on there, and if we start being in rotation on KMEL, then that shit spread to LA, and when it hit LA, that shit went around the world because everybody paid attention to LA.
Now let me ask you this, and maybe if you can bring me back or bring us back. Because I remember the very first time that I ever heard my song on the radio, it was at KMEL. We had just finished our interview. We left, we turned on the radio station, and the guy played it, the DJ. And I was so fucking happy. He gave me goosebumps and shit. It was weird. Do you still remember, and if you could still walk us through it, when you first heard 5 on it on the radio?
Yeah, I was at a car wash in the Ville. In my neighborhood, man, and Drew Down was getting his car washed, and he had my homeboy in his car, man, and Drew Down got a drop top, I'll never forget it, man. He heard it. We heard it. Judah was playing in his car. Yeah, we on the radio. And he dipped in his car and shit. He had my nigga in his car. And he swung a donut and my nigga flew out the car and slid on the ground. Bah! So I'll never forget this day. My nigga flew out the car and slid like about 5 feet on his back. And it's a wet parking lot because niggas washing cars. So he's sliding on his back. So shout out Drew down, shout out my nigga Mike. But yeah, Mike slid out that car on his back, man. We were so hyped. Drew down swung some donuts and wet. It was wet. So, you know, you get extra spin on the wetness. Threw that dude out that motherfucking passenger seat. Ah! Slid on his back. They had all types of rug burns and shit, cherries on his back and shit.
And you know what? That's something a lot of people forget. That was a whole era where people didn't wear seatbelts.
Nah, hell no. The old schools didn't have. They had them little ass small seatbelts.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't wearing those.
Yeah.
He had a Caprice and one of them Impalas, on them old school. You know what I mean? Caprice, Chevy Caprice Impalas, the drop top. So.
Shit. Okay. You know what, Norbert? Or Alex, do me a favor. I'm gonna have me a drink because I think I'm high, bro. I'm serious. So, like, I'm already like starting to get real fucking hungry. Too.
That too. I'm gonna have to dip in a minute too.
Okay. Yeah, it's right there, bro. Right there, please, Norbert. Acá irá, en la mesa. Ahí en la mesa, bro. Okay. Gracias, bro. Okay. A couple of minutes and we just take some phone calls and that's it. And we're out of here. I'm not gonna hold you up too long. No, I got mine right here. So whoever wants that. Okay. So you guys listen. For those of you that are watching, I'm gonna open up the phone lines in a few. Okay. So anything that I didn't ask, anything that I didn't cover, and giving you guys, the fans, the opportunity to call in and ask Yukmouth for yourself. Okay.
Yeah, let's get it going.
Okay. So other than that, anybody else in the room want to ask him a question?
Doing a mob shot.
Yeah, you want one?
Fuck it, let's do it, mate. I can't disrespect the show.
Okay. Now, you know what? I want to ask you this because you're the first guy that I ever seen do this, and I want you guys to pay attention if you guys never seen anybody do this. Last year, to live and die in LA, you couldn't smoke through the mouth. You smoked through your
booger blunt.
The booger blunt.
I got to go back to the booger blunt. I just went to the dentist today. They said the fucking blunts is fucking my gums up. So
Oh, no shit.
I'll show y'all how to do the booger blunt, though.
Okay, everybody look. Holy fuck.
Go paper.
Go raw.
Okay, cool. That's what my wife said. Go paper.
That means you got to double up on brushing your teeth.
Super double up.
Speaking of teeth, okay.
Salud.
Salud, hermano. Gracias.
Gracias.
Boom.
I know dudes are going to be mad because I shouldn't be drinking, but you know what?
I shouldn't be drinking as much. I drunk this whole bottle damn near.
But
And a shot.
yes, the thing is that
Pissed like a motherfucker. Get them callers in, man. Where the bathroom at?
okay, you want to need to take a picture real quick?
Is the bathroom far away or is it close?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I'm over here wiggling in my.
Okay, you know what? Let me give put me on this camera, Alex. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give my boy James Jones a shout out. It's Cal Dento. If you guys were tuned in from the very beginning, there's a clip there where the game actually did a little commercial for him. So once again, James Jones, Cal Dento, hit him up. He's got several locations, dentistries now, where you guys could hit him up, and he's they're right here. Bell, Los Angeles, Buena Park, Van Nuys, Hollywood, Southgate, Pasadena, Lakewood, and Whittier. Cal Dental USA. Once again, if you guys want to get your business, your merch, your food, your drinks, or whatever, your album, your business promoted, hit me up, and we'll put together a little package and we'll play it during our episodes. So once again, today's show is sponsored by Cal Dental. Other than that, once again, when Yukmouth comes back, I want you guys to call in and ask him, whatever questions I didn't even ask, because this guy has so much body of work that it's impossible to catch it within 2 hours, honestly. So that's why I like to give you guys the opportunity to call in and be a part of the show and ask him for yourselves. I try to get in as much as questions, as much as points as I could so that he can cover. But once again, I might be missing something, especially because I'm probably high. And for some reason, I'm seeing little black things like fucking floating. I really don't know what those are. I saw them when B-Real was here. the little black little things floating somewhere. I don't know if those are fucking orbs or I'm just high. Okay, but yeah. So, on Saturday, Viva Mezcal event. I'll be posting up that flyer tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a live interview with Viva Mezcal. So, and now we're back.
Drop $2 to make them holler.
Oh, good. Now we're back with Yukmouth. Alex, can you put it back? Okay, let me see.
Get some callers and some ballers.
Yes, let me see. Let me go ahead and connect. I'll go ahead and put up the number, Alex. Okay.
See a couple callers in and see what y'all want to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know people got some real questions for the kid.
Yes.
I gave y'all the history though, man.
Exactly.
You know? We didn't talk about rap a lot.
Okay, you know what? Then you want to wait until after the calls to do that, or do you want to do that now?
Let's do it now while we're waiting for the calls.
Okay, because they're already calling in. That's why.
Okay, get it going.
Okay, go ahead and put your headphones on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
What up, Tony? What up, Yukmouth? It's the Snowman from the Harbor area. What's
Give me a little
good,
bit more
y'all?
volume.
Snow, what up with it, Playboy?
Man, I got some questions. Thank you, Tony, for getting Yukmouth. From when I started watching the show, I think, this is the most starstruck interview I've seen thus far.
Yeah,
And
salute.
Yukmouth, for the Operation Stackola album, the interludes, like, what was the thought? What was that? Like, what was it? Aliens? Was it not? What were those interludes in the Operation Stackola album? I always wanted to know.
Which one? The 5150? Or you talking about the second album? You talking about the second album, Lunatic Music, when it started with the intro, like we in space and shit. And the motherfucker
I think
trying
that
to
one. Yeah, was it Alien?
the alien shit. When I'm looking for
what?
some new music. That type of shit. And it had the little alien. Yeah. That was like on some alien shit. You know what I mean? A monster looking for the new Luniz. You know what I mean? Like we the Luniz. You know what I mean? But that was some, like, think of when what they had the new what the shit called? Be Like Mike. What is it called? The one where they had the monsters against Space Jams.
The monsters.
So think of Space Jams, you know what I mean? And we the Monstars, and they was looking for the Monstars, and they was looking for us to become a part of them. You dig? Like trying to recruit
Got
us.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then something else. If we have a Mount Cushmore, we gotta have Yukmouth on that. We're
I was gonna
gonna
say that.
Be Real, Snoop Dogg, and Yukmouth, Redman, Method Man have to be on.
I was
Mount
gonna
Cushmore
say that.
for sure.
Oh, good.
Red Smoke Dust, but anyway. We'll
And
throw
then
him on there.
another thing. So
Not Dust, but he smoked.
Everybody says-
Fucking with a chocolate tie. Not Dust, but that shit look like dust. That shit look like seaweed, black seaweed.
everybody says if Eazy-E was still alive, he would be like a movie producer. If Tupac was alive, he would be a politician. If Mac Dre was still alive, where would he be? Like, what would he be doing right now?
Mac Dre would be on some QC shit. You know what I mean? But the Bay, like Ghazi and them, like he have all the niggas up under him, like big executive. You know what I mean? There's Entertainment. Everybody be signed to him instead of Empire. They'd be signed to all them people from the Bay that signed to Empire be signed to Mac Dre. Facts.
Dope.
And he would be Empire. There's Entertainment would be
Yes.
Empire if he was alive.
All right, Snowman, I got to let you go, big dog. But appreciate your call, homie.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
Rest in peace to Mac Dre. There's in peace. Yada.
Okay, let's see who's the next caller. All right. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Tony. Hey, this is Brad Pitbull. I'm from Skid Row.
Oh shit.
What's good, my bro?
Hey, man, just shout out to Yukmouth. Thank you for being here and
Salute.
showing us some love, man. But I want to ask you, man. Hey, what two strains out there of weed would you like to crossbreed? And that's it, man.
The old school shit, man. I have to go to the Dank and the Nade.
Yeah.
I like to crossbreed some Dank and Nade. And just some old school shits, you know what I mean?
All
To
good.
make that shit crazy.
All good.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Smoke on.
Let's smoke on. Okay, let's go.
Smoke on.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey guys, I'm a mature, middle-aged, white male.
How you doing, Playboy? I know you smoke.
For a black man.
You sound like you smoke
I'm on here
bongs.
looking for a black man.
Hold on,
Some
hold on.
Black men.
Bro, cut the nigga off, bro. Cut the fuck out, bro.
Go fuck yourself. Anyways, let's go to the next one.
fuck? Yo, bro, what the fuck we got going on here?
Caller, your name and
One
where you
more
calling
of them,
from?
I'm out of here, bro. Don't the fuck.
Caller.
Call him.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hang up on everybody that has their TV on, bro. Okay, turn down your television.
Yeah, definitely. Mute your shit up. Mute up.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Tony A? How you doing?
What's up, my brother?
This is Ray Rice.
This is Ray Rice in the motherfucking building. A day one from Roadium Radio. What's good, my brother?
Ray, what up, Playboy?
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
God is great and the paper is straight, Playboy. How you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad Tony A got you on here.
Man, tell my guy, man, this ain't the first time. I think I'm alumni. I think he had to bring me here to Christian, you know what I mean, the smoke atmosphere.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because he know I'm a real smoke out here in these smoke streets. You feel me? Not no dope fiend, but a real
right.
cannabis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My favorite Luniz song is "I Got 5 on It."
Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love, man. Without y'all, man, it wouldn't be no Luniz, bro. And I always give shout out to the fans, bro.
Absolutely.
Without y'all supporting, without y'all streaming, without y'all, like back in the day, without y'all buying them tapes and them CDs, bro, it wouldn't be no yuck, no numb, man.
That's
so
right.
salute to y'all, man. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All good, Ray Rice. You
And
got a question,
my
big dog?
favorite album is, yeah. My favorite album is Operation Stackola.
Facts. I was just listening to that motherfucker yesterday. I'm like, boy, motherfuckers going ape
That's my
shit.
favorite album.
Ape shit. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, my G.
Yeah, and where was the video shot at for I Got 5 on It video? What was the video shot at?
One was shot. It was shot. The first one was shot between L.A. and Oakland, and then the remix was shot in
Okay.
L.A. The remix was shot in L.A.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I like the remix.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the remix was shot in L.A. But L.A. and Oakland. No, L.A. and San Francisco, because we filmed the Mike Marshall parts in San Francisco, and then as far as us being at the mansion and all them fucking driving around in the cars and shit and all that shit, that was in L.A.
All good.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Ray.
Oh, no problem, Tony A.
Okay, brother. You have a blessed night now.
Blessed
You do the
day
same.
of them.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's see who's the next caller. Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Tony A. Caesar from Paris.
Caesar from Paris. You're a faithful Roadium Radio watcher, homie. Gracias, carnal.
That's right. Well, I'd like to say what's up to Yukmouth. I want to say it's been a privilege to actually say that I've seen you from your whole career. Not that it's over, but from beginning to now, longevity.
Hey.
How does that, still be relevant in the rap game where there's so much competitiveness and so much, rappers with so many other styles, and you're still in the trenches, you're still doing what you're doing. And so far, I think you're the only rapper that I've heard of that you're damn well smoking your own gums out. So that's a straight up G right there. Now that's a smoker. I'll tell you what, Yukmouth, you're living up to your name, my boy. I'll tell you that.
Right. Smoking your gums out.
Cuba,
Facts,
Tony
my
A.
nigga.
Tony A. Looking at, he's seeing black dots. That's already cataract, Tony A. You're already.
It is. It is, bro. I'm not gonna
But you know what? Yeah, that's right. Now, in the spirit of poetry and rap, with your permission, Yukmouth, I have a quick little poem I would like to say it out to my baby mama, Miss Pac-Man, if you don't mind.
Hey, fuck it, man.
Fuck
Just
it,
don't
bust it.
fuck my high off, man.
Yeah. Go for it.
Hopefully
No,
it's dope.
you're gonna like. Oh, it will be. Here
All
we
right, come
go.
on.
Here we
Do
go,
your
Tony.
thing.
This is for you, man. I'll take a look at your face, and bitch, I just laugh, knowing damn well that your life's about to crash. Not in the car, bitch. I'm talking about your past.
Did you what? Did you
See,
break up with
karma's
her?
creeping up and taking bites out your ass, charging you for shit that you've done in your life. Like lying on Tony A in court, bitch. You know that wasn't right. We told you once before, you're always left, never right. Go buy a plane ticket and just leave the first flight. Oh, wait, you're broke, bitch. Take your Jesus kite. Our faith is enormous, just like a tidal wave. You'll get a little wet and you'll fall apart like clay. So muévele, ándale. Get up out our way. With that shit you represent, we knew you wouldn't stay. So go ahead and try to make your little switch. Go ahead and try to think you're fucking rich. Just don't forget, you'll always be a fucking dumb waka 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 bitch.
Bombs, nigga.
Tony
Don
A.
DeMarco.
Tony A.
Don DeMarco.
You know what I'm gonna say next?
What's
you
that?
know what I'm gonna say next? This is Caesar from Paris, and I'm out.
And I'm out. Gracias,
damn.
Caesar from Paris. Damn.
Shit.
He took the time to write that, too.
Hey, boy, he gassed that motherfucker.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yo, what up, man? This is Gilbert from San Jose, Northern California. What up, man?
Ah, mate, my North nigga in the motherfucking building, man.
What's up, my brother?
Area.
Out here, man. East side San home in the building. Yo, what up, yo?
What's poppin' with the playboy?
Not much, man. Just right here, just out here reminiscing, man. What's up with the regime mob, though, bruh?
You know, there's a lot of mob shit fucking with it, man. You feel me? Drew Down out there beating their ass. You see this nigga on them Cam Capone, all the dialogue interviews. Drew Down got the most funniest, craziest goddamn interviews besides Keith Murray right now, nigga. Drew is hella viral,
Keith
nigga.
Murray, fuck.
Tech 9 doing this thing, you know. Tech just I think they sold the Masters for $80 million. You know what I mean? So they another Forbes feature. They do their thing.
Lee Majors, man?
Lee Majors doing
What's
this.
up with Lee Majors?
Lee doing this thing. You know what I mean? The mob is in full effect, my nigga. Period. We rocking like a cutoff stocking, nigga. We ain't never stopped. I'm about to drop. See. Watch when I drop these new 3 albums. You know, I always have a mob song on every album, and then, you know what I mean? I ain't dropped in a minute. I've been just chilling, man. You know what I mean? Because I think people really don't appreciate the music right now. Niggas are listening to shit for a week and it's over.
It's over.
It's over, bro. So if niggas don't appreciate you, niggas don't know how long and how much time it takes to make these albums, nigga. If niggas is dissecting that shit in 2 or 3 days and then done with it.
Right.
It's like, what we doing this for, nigga? Back in the day, an album used to last 3 months to a year, depending on how many singles you put out. You know what I mean? Nowadays, nigga, that shit is like less than 4 days, nigga, a week. Nigga, we played Drake for a week. That's Drake. We played him at 21 for a week, my nigga. We played that nigga for a soft week and we was on to the next, bro, and that's Drake.
Back then, we used to work an entire album for a whole fucking year, bro.
For a year, bro. Like, that's Drake. He should still be banging him at 21. Then we don't give a fuck about that album.
Yeah.
He dropped that like last month, 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
We know that's Drake. So that made me like, yo, the game is kind of fucked up to where people ain't appreciate music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm about to hop back in there because my fans, you know, just for the fans and for the love of music.
We rock with the streets, man. That's how we fuck with it out here, especially up here in the Bay. You know how we do it, man.
Hey, is y'all ready for some new Yuck shit?
Hell yeah.
Oh, we've been ready for that new man.
Okay.
Evo, everybody, we've been trying to hear that new man.
Yeah, new Thug Lord's coming out. Me and Sebo working, so I got some gas for y'all, my nigga. Hey, the wait is over, Hova. I'm dropping like 3 this year, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it,
bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, nigga.
All right, carnal. Gracias.
One mob.
Let's go. Let's keep it pushing. Let me see.
Yeah, I got to dip in a minute. I got to drive way to Porter Ranch. I got a long way to go.
All good. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller.
Good night, everybody. This is another shameless plug. Miguelito's Tattoos on Instagram.
Miguelito's Tattoos on Instagram. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, my son need a tattoo, nigga. Where you located?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm right here. I'm located right here on Whittier Boulevard in East LA.
Ah, nigga, I ain't driving that far, nigga. You gotta be like Porter Ranch somewhere, nigga. Like the valleys.
Hey, well, we're talking about.
You pull up?
Hey, well, you know. Hey, well, I also tattoo in Tulare County too. You know.
Oh, you out there in Tulare?
Hey, you know where's your son at? He's out of state or what?
Nah, nigga, I said Porter Ranch. Nigga said Tulare. Like he's in Fresno.
Hey, well, first of all, Yukmouth, I want to say it's nice to meet you, man. And I got 3 questions for you, man. Like just straight up.
You only can have one. I'm fucking with you. How you got 3? let's get one, man. Narrow it down to one.
That.
Yeah, a good one. Let's go.
All right. all right.
He thought he was Tony.
All right, straight up.
He wanted to do an interview on me. Go ahead, Playboy.
All right. My first question is, you think Tupac got along with Nas after he told? No, you think Dr. Dre got along with Tupac after he told him to suck Nas's dick on the song "Nobody" by Tupac?
I don't know. I know. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
He said Dr. Dre hasn't made a.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Dr. Dre hasn't made a beat in 6 years. Thinks is a shit.
Right. So
like,
Pac wasn't fucking with Dre. We all know that. If that's the question, yeah, Pac wasn't fucking with Dre. He damn near got Dre kicked out of Death Row. Dre left Death Row and gave it to Suge after Pac got there and started doing that rhetoric. Yeah. You know, and start riding on that nigga. So absolutely. Okay. And then after you see all the producers credit, it's DJ Quick, it's motherfucking Dash, it's Preem, you know what I mean? There's a lot of other motherfuckers. So, you know, he basically was telling the truth. You know, you get a couple Dre tracks on there, but not the whole album, not the whole double album. And that's what he was talking about. That shit got multiple different producers on that album.
Johnny J.
Johnny J, definitely. Come on, bro. Rest in peace to Johnny.
Rest in peace.
So, come on, man. We got a lot of producers on it. Heard them bad. You know what I mean? A lot of different producers and shit. So, yeah, he was telling the truth.
So they didn't get along.
He was telling the truth about him not.
After he said that, they didn't get along, right?
Yeah, he said that. They
didn't get along after he said that.
Yeah, I guess, nigga, I wasn't around. I wasn't in the studio with them, but if Pac said it, he said it, nigga. That's what he said.
All good, Miguelito. I gotta let you go, big dog.
Bye. A
couple of more phone calls and we out of here. Gracias, carnal. Gracias. Okay, let's go.
I'm not Pac, man. Don't ask me questions you used to ask Pac. Okay. He's in heaven, bro.
Call her your name or where you calling from?
The name's Fred from Soledad, California. No CD4, bro.
No
also
CD.
known as the Grindhouse. Hey, what's up, Tony?
Yo,
Thank you for taking my call, brother.
I need that sound effects box. I gotta put me on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fred.
I want to say something to the Ayatollah, Thug Lord, Yukmouth, bro. Hey, I want to say, you know what? My thing's more of a comment, bro. He's a real dude, bro. He's a real dude, and I'm gonna tell you why. 2002, there was a concert in Salinas, California, with the Luniz and E40. The Mossy was there. B-Shot, Sugar T, E40, everybody, bro. I met up with Yuck. We recorded the next day, and he rode. My homeboy picked him up at the hotel. He came and kicked it with us, bro. No security, no nothing, bro. Just the way you see him right now, bro, is the way he is in person.
How did I pull up today?
He's a real dude. We kicked it. The one out?
One guy on it, and you're going home by yourself.
Nah, he dipped.
Yeah, he dipped.
He's out of here. So, yeah. Nah, man. Like,
you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because that's what real ones do, bro.
But, like, at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the day.
No, he kicked it with the solid, bro.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm from the shit, bro.
Yeah.
So, I recognize everything. I'm not no square dude. So all these different environments, man, ain't worse than the environment that I come from. You know what I mean? So I go to the Caprini Green.
Yeah.
With the tour bus.
No, definitely.
I went to Chicago. I pulled a Rap-A-Lot tour bus. When I was on my tour in the Midwest, pulled that tour bus to the Caprini Green, went to the second floor and grabbed me some weed with my Rap-A-Lot chains on and everything by myself. No security. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Real
Oh, yeah.
shit. That's how I
Yeah, we
move,
rock
bro.
with-
That's how I move, my nigga. And I move with the protection of God, bro.
Absolutely.
I give out good energy, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
get good energy
Absolutely.
back. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not on no dumb shit. Like you said, nigga, I respected y'all, and I pulled up and by myself and rocked with y'all. You know what I mean? Period. Wasn't no
No,
disrespect.
yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Definite.
I give nothing but
Definite,
love, bro.
bro.
Period. So if I get love, I get love back.
All
you know what I mean?
good.
Straight up.
All
No,
good, Fred.
Hey, always, bro. Thank you for that,
But
brother.
I
Hey,
roll
you know what? You
dolo
guys have
from
a good night,
state
man.
to
Keep
state.
doing it.
Thank you, Fred.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Good night,
For
guys.
sure.
Good night. Okay,
Yeah.
we take 2 more phone calls. We're good?
Like one more.
One more.
I got
Okay.
I got to dip.
Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from. You are the last caller.
Yo, what's up, man? My name is Bert. I'm calling from Chicago. How you doing, Tony?
Chirac.
What's good, my brother? How you doing tonight, man? You got a question for
You
Yuck?
know it, man. Man, for sure, man. First off, man, Yuck, man, you're one of my favorite rappers, brother.
I
I
salute
watch
my
your show
brother.
on YouTube a lot, man.
Thank you,
And,
thank
man,
you.
and it feels good to finally, man. You know, you're the only one of my favorite rappers that I have not seen in concert, brother. All my other rappers I love, man, I've seen them all in concert, man. But you and Drew Down, Drew Down and Spice One, man.
Come
you guys are the
on.
shit, bro.
Come
you guys some
on.
upstate motherfucker. I love y'all shit, man. But look, I got a question for you, Yuck, man.
Yep.
Out of all the motherfuckers you rap with, like who brings the best out of you, man? Like when you're making
Great
tracks,
question.
like I have an idea who it is because I've listened to your shit, but who brings out the best of you, man?
Tech
brings
9,
out the
Tech
best?
9, Tech 9, Tech 9. Tech 9? My regime nigga, Tech 9. You know that nigga go crazy. You know we got to come up to the plate. Like that nigga he can rap circles around niggas if you don't show up.
Yeah.
You don't show up to work,
Yeah,
nigga.
man.
You get left in the dust, man. And then another nigga, man.
Tech 9 don't play, definitely.
Tech 9 don't play. And there's 2 more. Gonzo. Gonzo.
Okay.
Gonzo, rest in peace. And my nigga from Ohio, Ampachino. That nigga's an animal.
Okay.
Ampachino,
Nice,
Tech
'cause
9, and Gonzo. Them niggas, I had to step my bars up around them 3. Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Nice, man. One of my favorite songs that you got out there is with Drew Down, with what's that, Rescue 911?
Yes.
Damn, my cat.
Salute.
The way you kick off that song, man, that is just, man, that's the shit, bro. I love that song. Every time that song kicks off, man, it's just like it gets you in that mood. It gives you that feeling inside. Oh, man, it's a banger right here, you know?
You know who made that beat?
Walking down the street, watching ladies, all night watching me. Was
So
a
how's
housing
the authority
tasking
tasking OPD? It's raining, it's pouring, do it 2 for no snoring. Posted on the block with the Glock, cause be worried. I'm soaring to the top of the deck. Ace in the hole on the grind, giggity grind, no time for chasing hope. Like, yo, Tone Capone made that beat. The same nigga that made 5 on it made Rescue 911. That's why that shit slapped like that.
Man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Tone, man.
like
Shout
I
out
said,
Drew.
man,
Yeah, me and Drew
man,
wrote
for
that
sure,
song
man.
together.
You Down and Spice One, man. Y'all my favorite from upstate, man. Man, you guys are legends, man. You're
Thank
a legend,
you.
y'all.
Shout out to Spice, man. Niggas
keep
don't get
on-
Spice's
keep,
love.
Keep making some good music, brother.
We dropping this year, bro. We got
You're
some
doing
more
it,
shit
dog.
coming for you, bro. Straight up, man. Appreciate the love.
Man,
Appreciate
you-
the support.
Definitely, man. Man, you gotta come out to Chicago, man. Talking about Cabrini Green. Cabrini Green don't exist no more, man.
Nah,
but I
I'm
don't know if
talking
you know
about.
that, but
Yeah, they got shut down after I went
no,
there.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that shit
yeah,
got way.
definitely, yeah.
That's I'm talking about old school shit. We know that shit got shut
Yeah,
down.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, definitely, man. I
Yeah.
gotta come through that motherfucker and fuck with it, man. It's like real dangerous out there. But when you fuck with the mob, you protected, and when you fuck with God, you protected. I ain't never had no problems in Chicago. I don't know what these other niggas talking about.
Exactly. Same here, bro.
You feel me?
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, definitely. For sure, man. But keep it up, man. You're a legend in the game, man. And man, it's an honor to talk to you, man.
Thank you, bro. Free the old
Thank
man,
you.
man.
Thank you, Tony A, for having
Thank
a
you,
real
my
one
brother.
on there this time, man. Well, you always got real ones on here, but this is one of my favorite ones, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, my brother. You have a blessed night, homie.
Hey, free Larry Hoover, man. Chirac. Let's get it.
Let's go. That was the last caller. That was the last call for alcohol. So We're
I
good.
gotta get the fuck on, Turbo.
Okay, now we can take these off real fast. Okay, now just last question and then we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Then you can give your shout outs or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about Yukmouth and Rap A Lot.
Yes, sir.
If you can give it to us in a nutshell.
Basically, when we assigned to Virgin Records, you know what I mean, Rap A Lot had a deal there, so they was our label mates, you know what I mean? So our second album, Lunatic Music, we was working with Rap A Lot in the same studio. They even took our producer, Tone Capone. Him and Mike Dean made the Untouchable album for Scarface. So they working on this album together, and they working on production for us together. And Jay Prince, you know what I mean, he'd dip in the studio, you know what I mean, and he'd just see me there. You know, none was partying like a rock star, and he wasn't there a lot. Every time Jay would come in, he'd just see me. You know what I mean? And after the fourth or fifth time, you know what I mean, and seeing me put the music together and just lead a nigga verse, he'd be like, yo, you need your own deal, nigga. You doing all this shit by yourself. He's like, man, come to Rap A Lot. And I'm like, shit, what I'm gonna say? Nigga, like Rap A Lot, a legendary label, nigga, they signed the OG from my neighborhood, nigga, Seagram, rest in peace. So we been Rap A Lot fans, nigga, since I was a teenager. We was the whole neighborhood Rap A Lot out. So to get the opportunity, you know what I mean, to be on a legendary label as a solo artist, I wasn't even thinking about going solo. I'm Luniz to the death. And bruh approached me, Jay approached me like, yo, you know what I mean, come to Rap A Lot. You doing this shit by yourself.
Now I know who you're talking about, but when you say Jay, can you explain to the people who that is?
Jay Prince. So Jay Prince, you know, picked me out, you know, because he seen my work ethics. You know what I mean? Just going from, you know, Tone Capone and Mike Dean working on Scarface shit, and then them coming working on my shit. So, you know what I mean, while Scarface would be rapping there, come in my studio and be doing production, you know what I mean, and Jay would come in there and take a listen, you know, what's happening, you know what I mean, and he'd always see just me by myself putting it together. And he offered me a deal, like, what you supposed to do as a solo artist, like everybody out there. You're a team player, you're with the Luniz and shit, but you got Rap A Lot. And the owner of Rap A Lot, Jay Prince, saying, yo, come over here. What you gonna do? You gonna say no, or you gonna say, yeah, let's do it?
Right.
Now, I didn't think of the repercussions that it would bring towards the group, because that damn near split the group up. You know what I mean? Literally. When I did that deal, me and Numb stopped rocking. You know what I mean? The record label, you know, went bad on me, kicked me out the group. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of bullshit after that. But as far as Rap A Lot, it was legendary. You know, being around Scarface, like I said, he's one of my favorite rappers. That's where my style come from. Him plus a few other rappers. Ghetto Boys, Bushwick Bill, my nigga.
Rest in peace, Bushwick.
Rest in peace, Bushwick. We start off our tour with Bushwick before we even signed to Rap A Lot. So we know Bushwick real good. You know what I mean? Just everything, man. Do or Die. Nigga, everybody, Fifth Ward Boys, Ghetto Twins, Tila, I think I'm forgetting somebody, but Trader Truth, Zero, everybody was over there. Pimp C, Bun B, like it was a family orientation over there, man. And how Jay ran it, man, it was like family, bro. Like I went to jail on tour, had a $150,000 bail. He bailed me out. Like, get to tour. Like, you hear about rappers going to jail and they record labels don't bail them out. You know what I mean? It took Suge to come get Tupac. That's $1 million bill. That ain't shit for Interscope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, they let their rappers go to jail and don't come get them. Jay, nigga, I done spent a night in jail. The whole night. I was out in the morning, back on tour.
Beautiful thing, man.
You know what I mean? So, it was a family thing over there. You know what I mean? Straight up. And he really taught me the game of how to be a executive.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because not only did I have a artist deal, I had a label deal over there. I had a joint venture with my label, Smoke A Lot Records. So I had a joint venture over there. We put out United Ghettos of America, which everybody, you know, saw Mac Dre and, you know, around the world. Because this is on version. You know what I mean? Around the world, get to see Mac Dre. You know what I mean, on United Ghettos and on the soundtrack, you know what I mean? So we did DVDs with the soundtrack, Thug Lords, me and Sibo, all that type of shit came up under, you know what I mean, Smoke A Lot. You know what I mean? But that was Smoke A Lot, Rap A Lot. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, I dipped. You know what I mean? I dropped 3 albums, 3 legendary albums. The first album, Thugged Out the Appellation, went gold. it's platinum, but I can't get my platinum plaque unless the label's certified. The label is not active no more. Rap Lot shut down. It's mob ties, so they can't certify. But I'm platinum on, Thugged Out the Appellation. And the other albums, did they thing too. But the first album, the double album, is platinum. And I got a gold plaque on the wall for that. And no hit single. No, just word of mouth.
Yeah.
Street shit.
What year did you sign to them?
98.
98. Now, when we say 1 million platinum, we're talking about 1 million hard copies. We're talking
Hard
about
copies, yeah,
cassette,
yeah.
CDs.
and
We're not talking about
cassettes.
fucking streams, okay? So please don't brag to me
10
about.
second views.
Hold on. I'll let you. Don't brag to me about your million streams. Don't brag to me about your YouTube streams, because all that shit can be bought today. We're talking about fucking hard copies.
Niggas going in the store, purchasing the album, and they got to sound scan it on the shit. They got to scan it, and now it's in a database as a sale.
Yeah.
So you paid to none of that.
Yeah.
You had to pay to get in the moms and pops or something like that, or pay a DJ to play your shit.
Yeah.
But you couldn't trick the numbers.
You couldn't trick the fucking numbers.
Unless you bought. You could buy product.
Yeah.
But you're still buying. You can't trick the, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like record labels probably would buy some, none of that shit happened with us. So anyway, double album. It's a double album. So it sold 500 plus, but it's a double. So that's 2 times. My album was like damn near $25.
Yeah.
21 to $25.
Well, see,
so
the thing
that's
is,
the price of 2 albums.
Yeah, see, the thing is, when you got good fucking music, ain't nobody gonna care about paying, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it costs.
That's,
Back in the day, a double album.
Today, motherfuckers are giving away independent fucking CDs for $3.
Right.
You know?
So it actually went gold, but a double album is counted as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2 times pop, 5 times platinum, but it's double, so that's 10.
Yeah.
Biggie, same thing, 5 times platinum, but it's double, so that's 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So same shit, but they paid double the money.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know what I mean? That's what make it go.
Today, they had to lower the gold sales, if I'm correct, to like have like 250,000. Today, you're considered gold.
For real?
Yes.
You lying.
Look into it, honestly.
You out? No.
Look into it. They had to lower it because motherfuckers
250, you gold?
On streams because motherfuckers weren't
You
buying
lying.
shit.
It's 250? That's why niggas going gold so quick. I wonder, I'm like, nigga, 500,000.
I want
it's
you to,
250 right now.
They lowered it. Look into it, please.
I gotta look into this shit.
Okay.
You lying.
Okay, look, let me tell you. If I'm lying,
So
correct
it's
me on the
500,000 for $1 million for platinum?
Yes.
You lying.
They lowered that shit.
No.
How do you think motherfuckers are going gold and platinum so fucking quick?
And they not selling shit.
Okay, back in the day when you were considered a hot seeker, remember the hot seekers?
Heat seeker.
Heat seekers, okay. You were like, what was it, Billboard magazine?
Hot seeker. Hot.
Yeah.
You was like.
Yeah. Okay, I was a hot seeker. All I got was a picture of a fucking magazine. Today you get a plaque for being a hot seeker.
With the magazine, right.
I'm like, what the? Where's my motherfucking plaque then?
All right.
But Tony, you sound like an old guy complaining.
No, it's real shit. Like, what do Billboard give you?
Yeah,
you probably go do a free show at the Billboard Award, and they give you another plaque.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here, bro.
That's like a participation ribbon. Anyways, Alex, did you have a question?
I got one super chat.
Go for it. What is it?
Okay, Robert H said he dropped $2. He said, "What about RBL Posse?"
Oh, I just did an interview with RBL Posse on my channel, man, Yukmouth TV, man. Go check it out. It's up right now.
It's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, yeah, Yukmouth TV.
Yukmouth TV. Make sure you guys subscribe.
To your guy. Black C, you know, the last living survivor, you know, after, you know, rest in peace to Mr. C, rest in peace to Hitman, you know, but legendary group, my brothers, you know what I mean, influenced me, you know what I mean, the OGs, you know, Frisco legends, you know what I mean, shit, they was the weed anthem before 5 on it, and still the weed anthem to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got influence from that too. You know what I mean? We, like, when Numb put that shit together, we was thinking about all the weed songs.
Yeah.
And what they talked about. And that Don't Give Me No Bama Weed was one of the main ones. It was like, yo, look up what they say. it's not smoking. Don't give me that. Let's come with that approach. So RBL was a great influence on 5 on it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So salute to Black C, man, for keeping the torch lit. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna read his live chat real quick. Shazzy Town dropped $5. Who is the real ice cream man? Master P?
Yukmouth.
Yukmouth. Okay, cool.
Yukmouth. I made that shit in camp. I told you in '92. You know, Master P came out with that shit in fucking '96.
Okay.
4 years later.
Okay.
So.
Now, I'm going to let you go, big dog. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Y'all check out Yukmouth TV. Subscribe to your guy. You know what I mean? On YouTube. You know what I mean? Check out all the motherfucking programs. You know what I mean? I got the Wonder Twins. You know what I mean? I got...
That motherfucking wind is kicking in like a motherfucker. You hear it? Go ahead,
yeah,
big
that
dog.
rain going crazy. But yeah, subscribe to your guy. And let me, if you in the Seattle area, in the Tacoma area this weekend, man, we got the Legends of the West going down this weekend. You feel me? It's boom. Legends of the West. It's gonna be Ice Cube, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Exhibit, the Dog Pound, and the Luniz. And this is gonna be the SSO Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. Y'all pull up to that. That's on the 4th. And on the 5th, you know what I mean? We in Spokane, Washington, at the Spokane Arena. You know what I mean? Ice Cube, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Exhibit. You know what I mean? The Dog Pound, the Luniz, man. Legends of the West, man. So if you up there in that Washington area, Spokane and all that, Kent, pull up, man. It's gonna be a motherfucking event this weekend, Sunday and Saturday, man. You know what I mean?
Hell
Turning
yeah.
the fuck up in the snow.
Hell yeah.
In the rain.
Hey, Tom.
You feel me?
One last thing right here on the votes. I asked the audience, you got 5 on it, 278 votes. They said, hell yeah, my boy, 78%. And no thanks, I'm broke, 22%.
All right, dope. Okay, with that, let me go ahead and give my shout out because I got to get my man out of here. Once again, my boy, News with Norbies. You know what? We'll be on, I think, Thursday. Thursday, yeah. Much love, respect to News with Norbies. And I'm going to give a shout out to my boy, Alex Cervantes Enterprise. And let me give a shout out to my son, B-SKANLESS, who always helps me. Actually, my son, B-SKANLESS, is the one that connected me to your big dog. So I got to give special shout out to him.
Shout out to B-Skan.
And also to the Hip Hop Jedi once again. I want to say this. You know what? Bro, it's fucking crazy. I'm seeing like little fucking clouds of smoke right now. It's fucking crazy. Okay.
I had to come Christian this motherfucker.
Yes,
Real smokers
exactly,
had to come
bro.
through this
It's
motherfucker,
crazy.
baby.
Like it's tripping. I'm tripping. Anyways, what on my team, I'm gonna go ahead and say I ain't shit. Can't nobody win without a team. So once again,
Teamwork made the dream work.
Yes. So once again, I want to give a shout out to my motherfucking team. Everybody that
Yes,
I mentioned
sir.
is my motherfucking team, and I also want to
Shout out
give
to
a
the
shout
nigga
out.
with the big nose.
Yes.
He funny.
Yeah. And also a shout out to the guy con el cuerpo de Capolina. And
that's my nigga right there.
Yeah.
The nigga with the big nose. That's my guy right
yeah,
there.
and
Shock
also
G. He got
You talking about Shock G?
yeah, no, cállate, güey. So also I want to give a shout out to all the moderators, everybody on the live chat, everybody on the, you know.
Shock G bars your nose, nigga. Stop it.
Exactly.
Stop it.
Exactly. That was a good one. Thank you.
Stop it. Rest in peace,
So,
Shock.
yeah, Shock G. So the Humpty Hump really came from Alex, okay? So anyways, other than that, once again, Yukmouth, I want to thank you for coming through
Thank you,
and
Tom.
blessing us with this interview, carnal. Much love, much respect to you. Thank you. You know, so I want to keep you on schedule, but get you out of here. I want to thank everybody once again.
Thank everybody,
Yes.
man. Salute to everybody, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Smoking with the Wizard.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I had to come burn it down, man, for the Wizard. You feel me? Tony the Wizard. You know what I mean? One time, second time. We gonna do it a third time.
Hell yeah, let's
You
do
need
it.
to come to my show.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, you need to come to Smoke Like Radio, man. Whenever you free, man, pull
yeah.
up, man.
Last thing, I want to. Cal Dental was the sponsor for this show. Once again, teeth
I
whitening
need one of those.
kits.
Throw me those.
This is for you, my boy.
Oh, this
James Jones. Yeah, you got one of these right here.
And I could make my teeth whiter?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah. So once again,
I'm on
Cal
Tyrone.
Yes.
It got the instructions, all the shit.
Everything is in there.
I don't think nothing in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll fuck
Open
with
it.
you,
Open
man.
it.
This shit
Cal Dental USA, James Jones, not to be confused with Jim Jones. But once again, get your teeth fixed.
Hey,
So,
man, get your teeth fixed. Shout out Dr. Green Thumb. Bye-bye.
exactly. We out of here.
we
Thank
out
you.
this
Much love, much
motherfucker.
respect.
Yada.
We'll see you guys Sunday.